Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and we got a new mythic today. The Doomclaw. Of course, we just did the video, the key opening, the teams for it. Now we're just going to be doing the stream and messing around with it, see what we can do. Maybe do something slightly better than what we did earlier. We did end up losing 2 of the 3 teams that I tried earlier. Quite unfortunate. Though out of those teams, this one was the strongest out of them. We'll still mess around with a few other different variants. But generally, I believe he's going to be too luck-based to be consistent enough to actually use. Kraken at least has the benefit of having the backup of the traits if its ability doesn't do anything. This guy, he's pretty much all in on the fact that he will get devours, or at least hoping that he gets devours. And it's really hard to specifically target, because at least with the Kraken, you know, it's like, oh, okay, so everything's going to hit the last slot. With this guy, it's like, we don't know what's going to happen. There we go, we got a devour off that one, and boom, poke. Of course, he gets to revive. Oh, I wonder if I can side kill and then still get a devour thing. Is that enough damage? Yes, that is. Hello, Gotharak. Actually, let me go say all the hellos. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Wilson. Hello, Henny. Hello, SBM. Hello, Miss. I already said that. Hello, Frag Hunter. Hello, Player Daniels. Hello. Hello, Steven. Hello, Pandemonium. Hello, Troll and all. Hello, Gothark. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. There was a big gap of people saying the same 2 people chatting back and forth. You spent 300 gem keys, 1,200 glory keys, and you got it. Oh, wait, you got it. You no longer think it's worth it. I think the troop isn't that bad. It's definitely very, very luck-based. But as far as the troop itself, it's fine without traits, so that's a pretty big benefit to have on a mythic that you don't actually have to go out of your way to trade it. With its traits, it's kind of still average, but without it, it's still going to be able to do basically as much as it can with them. The only real benefit it gets from its traits is being able to do more damage off of its ability, but that isn't really a necessity. The main thing that you're using him for is for his devour chance, not for his single target damage. Yeah, I like the concept of the new troop. The previous percent that they had it at 25%, I almost wouldn't have mind seeing at that point. They ended up pre-nerfing it out of fear that it would be way too overpowered. But, speaking about way too overpowered, what just happened? Did we even get 1 turn? Well, he had to have. It was his turn, so we got at least 1 turn, maybe 2. What even just happened? It's hard to make videos sometimes these days because, like what happened in the previous video, we just get wiped like a billion times in a row. There's almost no team in existence that will survive against what just happened there. And if it happens, it just happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ideally, that will be fixed and balanced in the future, because that's just absolutely broken beyond all belief. Let's see. I almost have to use Kraken in pretty much everything, particularly this week since it has a slight bonus. Come on, Devours. Come on. You have a chance of devouring Wisps, and you don't even get it. There we go. Well, at least the Kraken can get its devour. I still haven't seen a double devour from him, by the way. We need to roll 2 20% chances for that to actually land. Okay. What do we need to do here? Probably just a brown up or brown. Oh wait, never mind. Both of those give him mana. We'll just take that brown over then. Reshuffle. And brown down, double green win. Sounds like a plan. Oh, wait. What are you doing there? There we go. Nice. Yeah, double green. And then should be good. Yeah, double the green. And then cracking it. Move that over. Get herself some safety. And that is definitely very much dead. And down it goes. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Vicky. Hello, War. Welcome all. Also, hello, D, if I didn't say hi already. It's 20% chance per troop. The chance of devouring 2 troops is... Wait, is it really that low? Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was a point of a percent. Never mind. So it's 4% then. Oh wait. Let's see. So it's 4% to devour, and a 64% chance that it gets no devour, is what you're saying. That's still not too bad of a nod. Because it still has the 20% initially too. But yeah, 64% chance of not devouring then. That is... Wait, relative to... Yeah, that's actually lower than a Kraken. I thought it was, but I didn't actually bother calculating it out like you did right there. So yes, you are correct. It is lower than a Kraken chance of devouring, which would explain why it feels less than a Kraken. They were originally going to do it at 25%, which would have made it technically more than a Kraken. But they decided not to, because they pretty much already knew that they would have to nerf it if they did. Let's see. Where do we throw it? Do we even throw it? I guess on red. It's not like we even use that color on this team. Even though we don't get perfect value out of it, at least we get something. Double the green. There's almost no green. Don't have alignment on it because... Oh, wait. We actually do. Never mind. Yellow. Yellow that. Double green. Get our damage down. Get a little all of the pokes. And Kraken, or do we go for the other one? Let's actually go for the other one. Nice. There's one of our devours. Kraken. And the other devour. Well, when they devour, it works really well. The problem is when they don't devour, you just lose. Yeah, so 0.4% chance to kill both. That means by the end of this stream, we should definitely get at least once. At minimum. Probably even multiple times. Because what would that be then? 25 casts. We'd have to cast it 25 times in order to have a, basically the right even with the luck. So it could be even less than that. I've already casted it about 10 times. Of course, that doesn't make it any more likelier that it would happen. But let's go throw right there. Come on. Nope, no devours. Trying for doubles, can't even get a single. Move the green down. Oh, I should have taken blue first. Fail. Well, I guess it's not that big a deal. Oh, yeah, actually it is, because the Valkyrie's gonna pretty much guarantee extra turn right here. Oh, it still missed. Wow. Good job. Good job, Valkyrie. Thank you. He did not go for the thing, though I do not really have the capability of using this. Maybe that's why he didn't go for it. I'll have to use it because it's just going to drain us anyway. Wow, that was pitiful. I knew it wasn't going to do much, but that was seriously nothing. Go move that over. Now if we just get ourselves alignment on the color we don't need. Perfect. Double check board. And Kraken. Nice devour. Get the green. And that's pretty much match. Then get devour again. Kraken it. And dead off another devour. You have double devour at least per 10 PvPs. So it's quite strong. Yeah, if it can ever... It's kind of like the assassin class in a way. It rarely ever triggers, but when it does trigger, it's insanely good. Hello, Justin. Bye, Justin. Let's see. We'll go move that over, move that over. There's stuff the greens on the red. We don't really have the Kraken anywhere to throw that. A lot of colors that we need. None of it actually aligns to extra turns though. We'll just throw it. And we get a devour. No extra turn though. Which is kind of to be expected with how bad the board was. Take the blue into brown. Okay, that works too. Not what I was aiming for. Similar result though. Get the Kraken down. Nice. Double green or go for devour? I think we'll go for a devour here. Nope, 0 devours again. There we go. The power of Kraken. Also, what's kind of nice too is we basically get fully enraged every single time we do that as well. The only slightly annoying thing about that though is once we get entangled, Enrage does 0 because you can't multiply 0, so it stays 0. Doesn't even matter. Even if we do a 1 damage poke, it still ends up staying 0. I believe even if we do a 2, it doesn't even increase. Okay. Guess we just brown to blue. Or surge on one of them because we actually can't brown to blue unless we get lucky somewhere else. Okay, we can do the brown there and try for blue. Didn't get it. Worth a shot though. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be targeting that as I take even more of it. But there's only 5 green on the board. Okay, now 7 green. It's a little bit better. Now 8. Oh, we're gonna have to... Oh, 9. Wait, where did the 9th one come from? Oh, I guess it was you. That one right there hiding from us. Okay, good. No devour. He's getting as unlucky as us now. I need the full mana on you, but I'll just go for... Oh, come on, you didn't even surge for the Kraken. That's not good. I'll try getting a convert into it. He just ruined it. Oh, no, he didn't. We can do it on brown. So we got the brown. That gives us Kraken capability. Move that up. Kraken. Somehow missed. And do we guarantee kill him or go for the devour chances? Or neither? Okay, let's go neither. Move that over for damage. Double the greens for damage. And that didn't really help move us forward at all. If there was a skull, that would be helpful right now. Kraken. That actually missed. Oh, that could be bad. Luckily, we have immune to devour. Oh. Whoa. That's not good. That's super not good. That devour right there. Actually, I think we just lost that devour. There's no coming back from that. Yeah. We're double frozen and we have no damage. Oh, that was a fail. We'll need to mess around with a couple other different ones. Kraken is still best value troop. Oh yeah, for sure. The value on Kraken's absolutely insane. I end up saying that as soon as they announced the trait as well. Initially, it was like, oh yeah, the trait wasn't working correctly, so they had to change it. But I was one of the people, one of the few. I know there was a couple other ones as well. But we were fighting to basically make sure that Kraken doesn't get the exact trait he does. And then they ended up giving him the exact trait that he does. But yeah, the second I saw his trait, I knew it was going to be overpowered. Even ignoring the fact that he has huge, just the fact that he can do 3 damage to all enemies. This was at the time when I don't even think Plague had his buff yet. Actually, I think that was one of the reasons why Plague got his buff, was because it was so weak in comparison to Kraken. But compared to like a Moloch, where it only does a 1 stat reduction to all enemies, being able to do 3 damage to all enemies, that's 12 value right there. And you can consistently do it to damage. So you know every single time that you're going to get pure damage out of it. Unlike Moloch or Plague, where it's a % chance that you'll end up getting like attack reduction or magic or HP or armor or anything like that. Ah, the miss. So it's not even going to remotely matter. And unless he has the spell, we can just go throw that down at him. He has 1 HP. That is definitely annoying. Luckily, he does not use green, because we just gave him somewhere around 30 mana in the green. Oh, I didn't even see that. Nice. That works. Just take him out with the extra turn from the green fall. Here, have a banana. All the bananas. I can't even see that. My eyes are so bad, I can't even see what that icon is. Oh, it is a banana. It blends in with the white background that I'm using. So it's like white on white on white. With a little bit of yellow in there. That and my eyesight's just horrible as well. Hey, and Xenos. I haven't been seeing many of Xenos around. I think it has to do with the fact that a lot of people probably didn't bother crafting him. You know what, let's go switch up. Let me go replace out one of these other teams, I guess. You know, this one wouldn't have been horrible. I was messing with this before the video, and it was actually really good. And then when I did the video, it was like, no. I do not want to function. That normally happens, though, when I do videos. Generally, I would re-record it. But since I had a limited amount of time whenever I do them in the morning, I was just like, well, we're going with it. Normally, if RNG goes that bad, I just re-record it. But I wouldn't. We would have been, like, way late if I would have done that today. Oh, he just froze us. That's not too big a deal, but the problem is him dying randomly to death mark. Good, still alive. And skull? Pretty sure we skull. And then we drain next turn. Or not. Or so. What would we drain probably to Draculus? Don't think we need to worry about the Wraith too much. Save the skull spam for once it cleanses. And this will just kind of get its mana back a bit. Or not. At least it's going to something relatively bad. We're not frozen on purple, so if we can extra turn on something and then take those purples, that'd be great. So if we do this on blue... Oh wait, never mind, we're frozen. Well, that ruined that plan. Okay, we'll just move that then, since we don't really have an option. And try devouring this guy. Okay, that's the one I meant to devour, but I'll take it. We were half frozen on that, but as long as we keep one of them, we still get the turn. Here's what happened there. What do we convert? We have the yellow into anything. Yellow to blue wouldn't be too bad. Let's go do that. Go, get ourselves another devour. Or ideally another devour. We could do it right there and try for the double. No, that's not enough damage. I can do 36 damage to him right now. If that was enough to kill, I'd go for it. There we go. Oh, well, there we go. That's one way of killing him. That works. That works. I need them to cleanse already, so I could just throw this gigantic skull spam at him. There we go. Exactly what we needed. Problem is we don't have alignment other than on brown, which is a color we never want to do it on. There we go, red. Do it right there. Boom. And move that over. Drain it for an extra turn. Or miss it completely and give it a gigantic summon. Luckily it only summons when it gets a kill. Only problem is the next time it casts it's going to get a kill. And I don't think I can skull kill him. Oh yeah, I guess we could try. He is entangled right now, so we do get the extra damage from that. If we can get it enraged again, it's going to be enough to kill. We'll take some blues. At this point, we might as well just single poke him with that. I believe that's enough damage. Oh no, it's going to be 64 damage. Unless we get a random enrage, it's actually going to be a little short. That's not good. Kind of can't stop going for it, though. Got to go all the way since we already started. Yeah, we didn't get a extra turn in any of that. So this is only going to bring him down to 64, or to 2, I mean. Luckily, he does not actually go for the kill, though. So we could just win simply from basically doing that again. Let's go get our drain up so he doesn't get another one. Okay, well, free turn right there. That'll give us our drain that we need. Please don't miss. Good. That's one less thing to worry about. Now we don't need to deal with his mana pool or his summon, really. And down he goes to the entrapment. Hello, D-Bomb. Welcome. Also, hello, JZG. Welcome as well. Triforce Troll, Cabarrus, Apothecary, and Doomclaw. That reminds me. Is this guy a beast? No, he's Daemon Urska. Not too useful. There's nothing that bonuses either of those that's going to be particularly good with him. Except maybe Amnesia, which covers 5 colors using the 2 of them together. Because that would synergize on the Daemon aspect of the team, which could end up being decent. Okay, so let's go and not do that. Let's go do the suggested team there and see what we can do with it. I have been wanting to use Apothecary quite a bit with it. You can see I already have one right there from what I was messing around with earlier. I think we did that for the key video, just to randomly make a team. So Forest Troll, let me get that in there. And what was the other one we need? Forest Troll, Apothecary, Cabarrus. Not quite sure what the Cabarrus is for other than another Devour. You're covering very little colors with that. It's really strong though in what it is covering. Oh, I see what you're doing. So why is the Cabarrus in between instead of like that or something? Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're trying to Forest Troll into Apothecary and back and forth. Okay, well, let's just go and blue brown it most likely. Or actually, you know what? You need +1, don't you? Yeah, you do. We'll probably go a green brown then. Even though that's not the two colors we create. Oh wait. Yeah, it is. Well, okay, well that works perfectly. I don't know why I thought one of the colors was blue. I'm like thinking Kraken right now. But yeah, green brown, it works perfectly. It's both the +1s we need, plus it's both the colors that we end up putting onto the board. If I can find where on earth it is. It's the one with the little goblin. I know exactly the banner. I have no clue where it is. There it is. And in we go. Let's see how it does against freeze, because freeze. The struggle of freeze. Let's see. I'll go move that over. Alright, move that, move that. Take the purple to brown. Which one of them would surge already? So we can actually do something. We need that blue, and then hopefully we'll get lucky off this cast. Nice. Can we get apothecary anywheres? Searching, searching, searching. Get that yellow down. What else do we need? Move the green over. Double the greens. Come on, go. Double the green. Throw brown on... what do we need? Oh, I see why you have the Cabarrus there. It actually doesn't block any additional mana. And you need it there for the tankiness in case your first slot dies. Oh, against a Kraken, I'd probably prefer it as a back tank though. Just so that you have the double in the back, so he'll never get killed by Devour, and the other one will never get killed by the damage there. Anyways, let's go throw this down. We do get one Devour, and on the more important one as well. That works out. Green is not a color we want to get rid of though. And it appears to be the color that we need to aim at. So I say no. We'll go for Cabarrus instead. Oh, we got a freeze on us. Oh, it doesn't matter though, because we have cleanse off of apothecary. Apothecary. Okay, there we go. Another Devour. If we can just have 100% Devour rate, that'd be great. Oh yeah, I might need to test this guy in Guild Wars. Today's Blue Day. Let's see, we can use him with Apothecary. We can use it with Forest Troll. Oh, we're gonna need to do that today. All we have to do is replace out Cabarrus for any troop in the entire game. And we can run this team for Blue Day today. That works out perfectly. We're totally doing that later tonight. I'm still gonna test it now, of course, but later tonight for Guild Wars, we are running pure blue team using the new Mythic that just came out today. That worked out coincidentally. Also, we're at 100% Devour rate for once. For probably the first time ever. Also, that was what I was saying earlier about putting Cabarrus in 3rd slot instead of 2nd. I see why you're putting it in 2nd slot, to use it as a really high skull hitter. But I go up against how many Krakens there are these days, particularly this week, since everyone just got it. You're going to keep losing the Apothecary on 3rd slot. Do I even bother doubling the greens? How much damage is that? It's only 50. No, it'd be enough. Never mind. Yeah, we'll double the green. It'll be a little bit more than enough, assuming we keep all of the enrages. And there's no way for us to remove them, other than actually taking a skull, and then that will lower him enough that it still would work. So basically what we need to do now is get him to full mana. Which is harder than just saying that. Okay, we'll go and take some blues there. He's about to double, or put a bunch of them on the board. Come on, get it into them. There we go, nice. And that's way more than enough damage, even though we lost the one in rage. And we get our little summon. Guild Wars strats. Just randomly getting the summon. But yeah, let's go replace that out real quick and see what we could do. Let's see, what do we have for replacement options? We need a blue that's not horrible. I'm leaning towards Queen Mab. You know what, I'm actually going to go Queen Mab immediately. There's no need to really use anything other than that there. There we go. Forest Troll, Apothecary, Queen Mab, Doomclaw. Brown, yellow, or brown, green banner. Let's roll with it. Pure Blue Day for today. For later today with the new Mythic. Hello, Bridget. Welcome. Hello, Mirror as well. Hello, Vangor. Hey, Vangor's in the house. Let's see. Oh, wait, what were you asking? Sorry. But how long till they nerf him further? Which one? Kraken? Or Wisp? Or Queen Mab? Or... Which overpowered troop are you referring to? There's a lot of them. Let's see. Okay, we'll go with the brown down. Double the greens. Brown on the purple. Double the greens. Oh, this is going to be a fun Guild War day. This might have to be my new blue team. As much as I said I was probably going to try staying away from this guy, this might be my new blue team from now on. It has Cleanse, it has Freeze, it has Mana Generation Loop, and it has high damage output. The only big downside is Devour in Guild Wars basically reduces your points. Not specifically reduces it, but you get points for doing more damage than your enemy. And if you keep devouring them, which counts for basically 0 points towards that, it is easy to accidentally do less damage than your enemy does to you, which would net you with less points than what you would normally get. But we're definitely going to test it today and see what the score comes out to. We'll do that later tonight, of course. Still going to be messing with this team, though, because we need to practice. This week it's not going to matter too much because we're in bracket 2. We'll throw down the greens. And I guess we poke that and Devour chance there. Because if we try Devour chancing the other way around, it's just going to get it absorbed from the barrier, or by the barrier. So we'll go throw down reds. He's about to get a summon. I don't think I can actually stop that. Okay, we'll get that down, move the purple over, and double the greens. What else we need down there? Move that up. Wish we gained something extra benefit from extra turns. We're only gaining freeze, which doesn't actually progress the battle at all. It just keeps freezing them, which is helpful, but it's not like I can just infinitely loop and then win right here. I got one killed, but he gets a summoned. I was hoping that the side Devour would double kill there, but it didn't. Right, we got our cleanse. Queen Mab actually has her ability up, though there's very little need to actually use it. There would be if there was enough blues, though. We could then throw it down. Okay, let's go try poking this, I guess. That's the bigger threat. And we can Queen Mab kill at any time now. I'm waiting for another blue, though. There we go. And now basically anything we do will kill it. I say that, and this is going to take us like several casts to get him killed. There we go. Down he goes. Let's see. Someone just asked something. We'll answer, but he probably won't ever be nerfed again. Wait, who won't be nerfed again? Wait, who are you even referring to with this troop? You're asking how long he thinks it will take for Doomclaw to get nerfed. Oh, he's not going to get nerfed. You're asking about Doomclaw? I can guarantee you Doomclaw will not get nerfed. He seems pretty balanced at the moment. Haven't seen anything too overpowered with him. What they're going to do is indirectly nerf him, most likely by adding more and more troops that have immune to Devour into the game. But they're not going to directly nerf him, I don't think, ever. He doesn't have a high enough chance of devouring. They would sooner nerf Kraken, Cabarrus, and like everything that has a 40% or higher devour rate before they bother going to him. He's a mythic, yet despite being a mythic, he doesn't even have a particularly high devour chance. Alright, we'll go move that over. He's really, really luck-based, though, which makes him very annoying. I haven't actually faced one yet. Oops, I could have done that on purple. That would have been a much better move. I didn't actually see it at the time. Too late for that now, though. And now we can't really double greens, obviously. So we're not going to bother going for that yet. That down, move that down. Got to clear a little bit more of this board before we can do anything. Alright, he has Bone Dragon. That could actually help us. Need to get Apothecary, and then from Apothecary we need to throw the double on the green. We'll do this on a red, get that out the way. Color we don't actually use. Only 6 green. Can we get that a little bit higher? 8 now, so I guess that's a little bit higher. That's what I asked for. So I'll assume he doesn't kill us. Good, we get a Devour there. So unfortunately now I can't actually take Skulls because since we got that Devour, he's now in first slot on his team. And we'll die if we try going for that. Do we double green? Yeah, I think we do. I was going to try taking like a creative Skull there and try for that, but it's not going to be worth it. Oh, I'm curious. I don't think I've ever bothered testing this before. Does hitting Enrage onto a Bone Dragon with Frozen Soul get you frozen? The answer is no. Interesting. Okay. So that does work. You can use Enrage to bypass Bone Dragon's freeze on his final trait. Oh, that just made Bone Dragon even weaker. No wonder why he never gets used. No, that's another reason. On top of the many reasons already existing after he got nerfed. Aw, we don't have enough on the board. Get that down. Still don't have enough. I might still cast it though. Because he's just gonna take a random skull. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be enough damage. Fail. Fail. Okay, well, that's enough to wipe him out. Down he goes. Yeah, this is definitely what we're using for Blue Guild War. It might even be my new Blue Guild War day. Let's see, what's my normal Blue Guild War? Oh, I normally use that Drain Spam thing, which is pretty decent. It's mainly only good if we're up against Scions, though, and other various teams similar to getting drained. But yeah, let's go set up a blue team to go save that 4 times blue drain. That's what I normally use. Can we set up another one, though, somewheres in all this? Guard's Honor. I could probably get rid of Guard's Honor, though I believe that's the team I show whenever anyone asks for a Guard's Avatar team. I have 2 Guard's Avatar teams saved. Though he is probably one of my favorite mythics, which kind of shows. Wait, what's this slot? You know what? I'm just going to replace this one. It's already pure blue, technically. This wasn't a natural team, though. This was from when I was showing the video. What do I need to put here? I need to put here a Apothecary, a Forest Troll, a Queen Mab, and lastly, the new Doomclaw. So we're definitely going to run this later today, then, with a brown-green banner. And what do we call it? Let's call it the Frozen Devour. Oh, there's a lot of extra room. I was going to put like team or something on it. The Frozen Devour. Okay, we'll mess with that for Guild War today. Hey, we're up against a max. One of the maxes. We've had like 3 or 4 different maxes over the years in our chat. Oh, oops, don't do that. What am I doing? I was going to go do the troll team real quick just to wipe it out with. Hello, YC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Dinos Go Roar. Welcome as well. If anyone has any questions, teams you want me to do, or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat, and we can definitely get around to them. Also, I was like, wait, why is there a ship behind me? I forgot. It's still the Blackhawk week. It feels like forever ago. But, yeah, you can still get a Kraken from the event keys right now. So it's definitely something you should consider. I have like a little hangnail, which is what I'm doing right now. It was annoying me because it's on my mouse and it keeps rubbing up against it. Okay, everything's situated now. Okay, so let's go and move that down. Double the brown. And what else? Double purple. Yeah, I think we can land on that board. Let me go take that out the way real quick. Nice, we do indeed get it. Move that over. Double the brown. Overkill. Double the, or not double the purple, but put a bunch of purple. Well, it almost is double. He does a, oh no, actually was double, never mind. 12 of them, or 4 of them are burned, so there's 12 on the board. He did 12, so never mind. Actually was a double. Aha! Alright, well, keep that rolling. I think we just won already. I wouldn't be surprised. Seems about right, in fairness. Actually, I think the Elmagrim again would have been enough anyways, but oh well. Overkill is overkill. We'll go for it. Works out nicely. There we go. Almost 4,000. You have one question. Why didn't you get the hello today? Hello, Humberto. Sorry. I'm so used to saying hello that I guess someone passed you. Say, how long ago was your thing? Sometimes if the first message you say is not hello, I'll sometimes accidentally dodge it because I was like, oh yeah, you were already here. But no, you weren't. But yeah, hello, Humberto. Welcome. Let's see. I'm trying to find your first message. Oh no, you did say hello as your first thing. I don't know how I missed that then. Also, hello, Gothrock and Vicky. I don't think I said hi to you two. Sorry if I missed anyone. I don't mean to. Sorry. I tried to say hello to everyone. Oh, hello, Vespenny. Welcome as well. Sorry. Hello, Mehmet. Anyone else? Say hello now or forever hold your peace. Okay. You know what I accidentally did this morning? In making these 3 teams, I overwrit the one dragon team I had for just quick 1 trophies. I don't think we're really going to be needing it though, but it'd be kind of nice to have it. Let's see, what else do we really have to throw down on these? This one had a lot of potential. I didn't test it extensively this morning. It was winning, but then when I did it for the video, it was just like, nope. Doesn't want to function. And I'll probably do the same thing again. Like, the damage potential on this team is quite insane. Ah, we're already frozen. That's not good. And we don't have a cleanse either on this particular team. Okay, we'll be good if he cleanses next turn. Okay, that's not a cleanse. I can do blue and brown as our options here for converts. I think we basically just pass our turn. There we go, and that's exactly what we needed. Now we can just throw this down on something like brown. Get a really huge start, get the poke, and now get the super skull damage. And now we could just one-shot it very easily off the top there. Move that over. Take the skull. And that right there was around... how much damage was that? 60... About 90-something to 100 damage is how much we did with that one skull. So quite potent. Nice Devour. No, still haven't gotten a single double yet on the Devours. We got it eventually. We shall hunt it down. By the end of the stream, we'll get at least one. Probably even before then. But that is the goal. One of the goals of today is get him to double Devour. Because I haven't seen it yet. I know it's possible. There's just very low chance that it will happen. Green to the purples. Get it all the way up. And throw down browns. That's enough damage for it. I can't single the wisp out, but I can move that. And now I don't need to single the wisp out. Because that will hit everything that remains. Still no Devour. Get the convert. And a smash off of the really big skull damage. Good morning, Zedicus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Laderic. Welcome as well. The hello squad. Yeah, I know. Elomagrim's a lot of fun. I'll definitely make sure to let you guys know, or obviously you'll see, but definitely when it rolls on rotation again, keep an eye on Soulforge. So if you see an Elomagrim, it is pretty good. Famine, Elomagrim, Guard's Avatar, and Fairish Ra, I believe, are the top tier for crafting in this. My personal first would be Fairish Ra, but Elomagrim is definitely a lot of fun if you have all the components for it. The biggest issue with Fairish Ra, though, I mean, not Fairish Ra, with, what's his name? With Elomagrim, is without an Infernus, you don't get as much value out of him. You can try doing it with a Yarl, but it's not the same. Some battles will feel like the same. Because it will be. You'll just get enough burns and you get lucky. But on battles that you're doing not as good on, Infernus gives the better chance of coming back from a loss compared to a Yarl. Because if you're only getting one extra turn, Yarl will only get one burn. Infernus will end up getting all 4 of them, assuming they can all be burned, and all of them are still alive. So you get a lot more value out of it that way. And it's really the only thing you really use Infernus for. That, and I guess the Red Storm too. Can help on occasion, because of course since you're using the entire team of red, having more red on the team or on the board is definitely not a bad thing, that's for sure. So right here, I'm going to try Skull Distracting as many times as we possibly can, just so we don't have to deal with it. Well, we got 1. That's about as far as we can go. Good job. Well, we both need the same colors right now, so see what you can get rolling on the board. Okay. So, purple. Surge into red. None of that happens. Okay, well, he gets double on that. Nothing I can do about it. He didn't even go for the extra turn. That was just sitting right there on the first cycle. Alright, we're gonna move that over. Double the brown, and hopefully we can get rolling from there. Nice. Double the purple. Nice. Double the brown again. We'll check for any extra turns, because I did miss the brown there earlier. So that kind of helped us right there. And move that over. And I believe that's match. Should be a win. Unless we end up clearing too much of a board on accident. Get another one. And another one. And down it goes. Good day, Tasco. Welcome. Famine is the only one you can't get through an event key. So, wouldn't it be better to craft him over Fairish Ra? I guess you could look at it that way. Though the amount of event keys you would have to throw to try to get a mythic through event keys is ridiculously high. For one, you would need it to actually be the event week. Like an event week like this right now on PC mobile, there's no mythic in the drop pool. On console right now, there's actually Elma Grim in the event key drop pool because it's Dragon Claw week. But for PC and mobile, there's no mythic within Blackhawk. So the only thing you can really get is a Kraken, which is basically like a mythic, except it's not actually a mythic. But yeah, I would personally probably go with the diamonds instead of trying to use your event keys for it. The amount of event keys it takes to actually unlock something like that can range anywhere from like 200 to 1,000. And at 15 apiece, of course you get a slight discount, but at like 15 apiece, that could be a range of around 3,000 to 15,000 event gems. 3,000 to 15,000 gems, which is a ridiculously gigantic stack, which you probably wouldn't want to do for the most part. It'd be much better just to go for diamonds. As far as Famine being the only viable of the ones that isn't from a natural kingdom, there's some reasoning to that would make it decent to actually get a Famine. I just don't think the utility purpose of a Famine is that worth it compared to that of Fairish Ra or anything like that, though. Because it doesn't matter how rare it is if it's not particularly useful. Of course, Famine is useful, but it's mainly used within the context of Guild Wars for winning. Which, if you already feel confident enough in Guild Wars, it's definitely not something you would really need to bother with. Alright, we'll go move that down. Yeah, the other reason for Fairish Ra too is you need to start stacking them up as well. Fairish Ra is one of the only few troops in the entire game where you need multiple copies of it to fully utilize it. You eventually, if you want to get the best soul rate in the entire game, which is over 50,000 souls per hour, you can actually do almost over 60,000 souls per hour if you're really like quick at doing it, all the actions, all the inputs, and not that laggy. But that's triple Fairish Ra with a Valkyrie, and anything less than that is lower than the optimal way to gain souls. So generally it would be good to slowly start poking towards 3. Of course that would be 12,000 diamonds, which is a lot of diamonds, so might as well start now. The sooner you start, the more souls you get. It's kind of like the whole thing behind doing dragon armor and celestial armor and stuff like that, or buying the Death Knight. You generally want to do those things as soon as possible, because the sooner you do it, the quicker you start getting the higher rate of resources. That's kind of the whole reasoning behind a Fairish Ra. You want to save all your diamonds for Fairish Ra, because the sooner you get yourself a Ferrous Raw or triple Ferrous Raw in the long term, the quicker you'll be able to farm souls, the more you have of them. Hello, Merlins. Welcome. Let's see. But we got about 20 event keys a week now. Yeah, I know. The amount of event keys we get these days is pretty small. You do get quite a few, though, from legendary tasks. I end up increasing my minimum for my guild as soon as the most recent nerf to guild tasks occurred. I end up increasing my guild's minimum gold to 1 million per person, because a lot of people were already pretty much doing that. Even though we technically didn't have a requirement of 1 million, we kind of already had a requirement of 1 million. So all I did was just, now it actually is a requirement of 1 million, because like 66% of the guild, if not more, were already doing that. So now everyone is, and that helps give you a little bit more keys than what you normally would. Generally, all the top guilds, I believe, do of obviously all their tasks, but on top of all their tasks, I believe it is somewhere around, I want to say 15 to 50 legendary tasks. Really just depends on what guild and how active and how much gold they get. Of course, the more a guild participates in PvP, generally the more they'll have overall as far as gold to throw into it, and therefore more keys as well. Not too gigantic of a difference, though, between like really top guilds and just an average guild that gets all the tasks done. Because legendary tasks were reduced slightly as well in the most recent patch, or that little mini patch that they kind of did. Actually, I think it was done a little bit before then, but you guys know. They made a whole little thing. It was when they ended up nerfing the gems and then basically instantly buffed it back up. You just went 1075. Oh, wait. Level 1075. Got all weapons and mythic strength. Nice. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Famine is the... Oh, wait. I already read that. Yeah, I read everything. There we go. Yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to mess around with, just let me know. Definitely make sure to do so. Any questions, anything of the such? I need to make sure I practice this one a little bit too. The blue day that we're going to be running later tonight for Guild Wars. Gotta make sure we win those Guild Wars. This might be my new blue team from now on. I just got done earlier saying, it's like, oh yeah, I'll probably never use them after this week. And it was like, oh, you know what? Guild Wars. Why not? We're definitely using them at least for today, if nothing else. This team right here. I think it has potential though. Has that anti-queen map factor to it too, which I like. Just from the fact that it has Apothecary on it. Speaking of Apothecary, we have one sitting right there. Don't think I'm going to go for it, though. It feels weird not being able to get a Surge on 4 times anymore. Even though that's how the game has been almost the entire history of the game. But even though it was a very, very short duration where they actually had it changed, kind of started to get used to... Oh! Finally! Hey, there we go! I was saying we're going to get at least one Devour. Someone was calculating and they said it was a 0.4% chance. They actually do end up getting a double Devour like that. Well, there we go. We got our double Devour. There we go. Okay, success. Well, we did it. I said by the end of this stream we're going to get at least one, and there it is. That's actually a lot quicker than I was expecting. We got it within our first hour of streaming today. So I guess we can average it to 1 per hour. That's a pretty bad double Devour rate. Let's see. I don't have the Enrage or anything, so I'm not going to go for that. Just going to go for the Skull Poke. That'll kill him. Now we just have to deal with the front line. I was trying for an extra turn there. It didn't work, but we can just clear him out with that. And down he goes. Yeah, 4% for double Devour. Oh, so hello, Ash. Oh wait, have you tried Forest Troll, Sea Troll, Kraken, New Mythic? I have not, though that's very similar to what we're doing now, but we can definitely go try it real quick. Oh, maybe against a real team. We're up against Wraith, and Wraith. You know, I might as well just clear it real quick. But yeah, I'll go show your team once we're up against an actual real team. Obviously, this is just a bunch of Wraiths. Really, 4 times Wraith? I haven't actually seen 4 times Wraith for a while. This did used to happen a little bit back when Wraith was absolutely insane. But ever since he hasn't been insane, this doesn't normally happen. But there it is. Oh well. Let's see what to do here. Go move that up. Alright, move that down. Red into something. Go take the blues. Purple to red. Oh, you know what? I might as well just go for the greens. He might freeze us anyways. And then we could just get rid of it if he did. But he didn't. Move that over. Double the greens. And we do indeed land it. Have an apothecary ready. Don't think we need to throw it though. Doesn't look like any extra turns. Perfect. So, great time to go throw that down. 0 devours. Good thing he didn't go for mana drain or even hit the right target. Oh, he could kill our first law if he's persistent enough. Yeah, let's kill that one out. Still no devours. And can we land this? We're not frozen on green, so we can apothecary it if we do land it, and we do. Nice. Now we can just apothecary red or something. Just so we can land the extra turn. Purple to green. Not gonna be full mana on anything. I could try blue surge. Ah, I didn't even get blue surge. Okay, we'll move that over. Double the green, go from there. Oh, very lucky extra turn right there. Saved this from having to get frozen, even though we could have just apothecaried out of it, but still. Oh, so that was a loud sword noise. I think that was from the enrage. Okay, we'll move that up. Another freeze. They're so frozen right now. All the freezes. Okay, we'll go throw it out there. Still no devours. Apothecary, do you have any alignment on not green? Okay, we'll just double greens then. And does that give us much of a better board? Not really. We could go throw this on yellow. Do we have purple access as well? No. But now we do. So we can just do that. Get the convert right there. There we go. And now that that's gone, we can go take the single poke, kill him out. And there we go, got our devour. Double kill. Good morning, ODX. Welcome. So, what do I think of Doomclaw? Very random. Very, very random. Really inconsistent. Very random. But it definitely has potential. I wouldn't say that it's one of the strongest troops out there, but it gets the job done. It's a pretty fun troop to use. It's too random for me to ever use on a regular basis. Of course, we'll be using it a lot this weekend because it's new and stuff. But, yeah, I like it. Is it worth going for? I would definitely say yes. Though, given that PC Mobile already has Kraken, if you have a bunch of gems and you have to decide between trying to get, like, the new Mythic or trying to get yourself a Kraken, definitely go for the Kraken. It is way more powerful and has more purposes and is just more versatile and everything. But as far as the Doomclaw itself, it has some potential. And we'll be using it for Blue Guild War Day as well. We already have a team built for it. Not this team, but we have a different team. Speaking about teams, what was that one team that was suggested earlier? It was Forest Troll, Sea Troll, something. Well, in Doomclaw. I forget what the third slot was that was suggested. I think it was Kraken. Oh yeah, it was Kraken. I didn't actually find where it was said in chat, but I'm almost guaranteed that it was Kraken. Pretty sure. Okay, so I'll put that in there. And banner would become a brown yellow? I mean, why did I say yellow? I meant green. I was thinking green said yellow. No clue how that... Actually, you know what? I might go blue yellow. I'm blue green. Words, how'd they work? Okay, I'll roll with this. There we go. All the fails. All the fails. Fail for everyone. Okay, move the purple down. And what do we need to move? Blue, brown. I should probably take the brown first, because then we still get to take the blue. Skull, I pretty much just ignore. Because we get a green out of it too. Oh, and agile it anyways. That would have been annoying if I actually went for it and it was like, nope. Not even close. Okay, let's double these greens. All 8 of them. And then we'll Kraken into a doubling of the blue. And then we'll see what we can do from there. Okay, we have our ability. we can throw this. And we get 0 devours. That's to be expected, that he'll randomly do that almost all the time. Kraken into double the blue. No oh, there we go. Look, Kraken does it. Why don't you do it? We get that down. With that over. With that over. Double the greens. Completely miss. And we get a double kill. Do we even bother trying? Yeah, I guess we do. Oh! Hello, Stealthy. That's not the way I wanted to hit it, but fail. Stealthy. Getting in our way once again. Nothing new here. Can't move that. Go double greens. I might as well just kill it with extra turns at this point, just for fun. Oops. That was not extra. I thought that was a sea troll. They both use the same color. I was just looking at the color thingy. I was like, oops, never mind. I didn't mean to Kraken that. I meant to sea troll and kill him with extra turns. But yeah, it works out pretty nice. Did they nerf Tesla? I don't believe so. I can go double check. Tesla should be the same it's always been forever. Tesla hasn't been touched since she was released. Unless they shadow nerfed her randomly, like today or something. Yeah, she should be exactly the same. She does 8 true damage, split among all enemies, boosted by a 1-to-4 ratio, based on everyone in the game. Yeah, we got 1 devour at least. Okay. Can move that over. There goes a Draculus. We'll hopefully eventually devour him. Oh, I thought that was our +1 color. Nope. That is not our +1. That's our +1. Well, we have 2 greens to double. Go! No. Okay, double the blues. I guess we try for the devour. Or do we double green for it? No, I probably just go for the devour chance. Didn't get it. That's unfortunate. Especially since he might win now. Gotta deal with that. Nothing else we get extra turn, spam it, killed. Hit through the armored. Even your little bit of armor will not help you. Now he's blocking the Kraken like crazy. Wouldn't even mind if he goes down at this point. There we go, move that one over. Didn't get the green off the top. Try it again. Hope to get luckier. We could also drop that if that was actually an option, which it currently is not. Yeah, I think we just take the green and try for double yellow. And we don't get it. He gets that. He doesn't kill, luckily. Double the blue. Get our ability up. Kill into a devour chance again. Well, I didn't kill the first time, but hopefully this time it will. I think we take a skull just in case. Safety skull. Move that up. Move that up. And is that enough damage to kill Draculus? No, it's not. Even if we had them all enraged, it wouldn't be. Oh, they are all enraged. Hello, enrages. Oh, I'll go kill that one. There we go. There's the devour we've been needing. And down it goes. Hello, Techni. Welcome. Does enrage mean Kraken third trait doesn't hit? No. No. I don't think that would end up doing anything to that. Enrage hits through traits. But it only hits through traits that trigger when you do skulls against it. So like Stone Skin, Armored, Agile, what else? Frozen Soul on Bone Dragon. Anything that triggers at the moment when you take a skull is what gets disabled by the Enrage. So for example, Christinex's Stone Skin would end up getting disabled. Any immunities would get disabled. So for example, if we were to enrage our Forest Troll and it entangles whenever it takes skulls, it would not only hit through Stone Skin, making it do the full amount of skull damage, it would also hit through Nimble, which would allow it to be entangled as well, even though it still has all of its traits up. So you would be able to do that. Hello, GJ Ram. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's go switch over to, I guess Blue Day. Did someone ask about this? I know I was mentioning it. Well, let's just use it. I need more practice on it anyways for later tonight. So, might as well get some of that in. Who was the person that suggested basically this original team? It was almost this team except without Queen Mab. It was something else other than Queen Mab. But then we just adapted it into a Blue Day instead. Because it's pretty much, the same thing. And it'll give us something new to use on Blue Day for once. And I did say I wanted to experiment a bit this week, so this will be exactly what we experiment with. And see how that works in Guild Wars. This might even just be my new blue team, just because it'll be a nice change in using the same thing we always do. Ideally, I want to replace out literally every Guild War team I currently use, or at least as many as I possibly can. The only problem is not enough new content comes in as of recently to actually be able to replace out the meta. Whenever they do a big rebalance patch, which probably will be next patch, that could probably address that. But as this current moment in time, there's very few troops that they could possibly add that really change it up from like Kraken spam, Wisp spam, stuff like that. But it will in time. Alright, well, we'll get that down. Skull, I don't think I really need. We'll probably just go for the guaranteed kill there and move from there. Nice double kill. I'm still not 100% sure if that can kill the further away enemy. Someone on the forum said that it can, though I haven't seen it yet. Because the ability specifically says adjacent. And or I believe it does. Devour the next enemy above and below. You know what? The wording on the ability does say next. It doesn't say adjacent. So actually, if it does have the gap, Devour, that actually is correct based on what it says. Because it says the next one. So even if there is a gap, that technically is the next one above it. So that would make sense that it does do that. Though I haven't actually seen it myself to confirm one way or another. Though it was mentioned earlier. I just haven't really checked the forum much this morning. Is Krog the Dread any good? No, Krog the Dread is dead content. Actually, he's been dead content since the day he was released. He's gotten buffed like 2 times now, and he's still pretty much useless. He's a lot less useless than he was, because he has Impervious now too, and at least a good chance of summoning. Before, you could basically never even summon with it. There were commons better at summoning than him. He's still pretty bad at summoning, but at least way better than before. It does gap Devour, yeah. You had it happen last night. Wait, how can you have it happen last night? It's been out for like, well, I guess if it's been out that long. Wait, how on earth is my cover wrapped around that? Okay, anyways, I need to fix this. It's like all over the place. But yeah, well, I guess so. It came out like, what, 7 hours ago? 8 hours ago? Almost 8 hours by now. Just because I sleep in that entire times. Doesn't mean other time zones do. Because it was released at like 3 a.m. my time. Okay, I think I fixed the covers. Cover fails. I need to get a different blanket thing for the seats for the winter. Because what I have right here will definitely not work for winter. It's funny, I actually use it just for the air conditioning right now. It's like whenever the air conditioner gets too high, it's like, instead of bothering to adjust it, it's like, a blanket. Cozier. There we go, we'll take it to skull. Oh wait, oops, hello. Why did I even bother with that? Well then. Blue it is. Let's see. You had a Doomclaw devour troops 1 and 4 when they were missing. Okay, so yeah, it does gap kill, based on what you guys have been saying. So we can confirm, though we still haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that's enough confirmation that it probably is true. I would assume so. You need a Snuggie? I was thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. That's kind of funny. I do have a nice robe that my mom ended up giving to me last winter. I barely have even worn it because by the time she actually gave it to me, it was barely even cold anymore. But yeah, this winter should be helpful. Okay. Not enough blues on the board. Not enough anything on the board. Let's just double green. If nothing else, we could just keep looping until we win. Oh wait, no we don't. I thought we had a Kraken on this team. I was gonna say, we could just keep going back and forth between them and then kill them out that way. Oh, what? That's supposed to be an extra turn. I hate when this thing doesn't do it in the right direction. Ever since Unity version, that started to happen. Alright, we can kill it with a skull. I think I'm going for it. A skull kill and then single target. Nah, I didn't get it. I did that because we would have only had one chance of devouring regardless of what we hit, because that has impervious. Speaking of that, I think we're going to lose. Not good. Go get that down. Don't have enough blues on the board. Not even remotely close. Wow. Alright, move that over. Double the greens. And Queen Mab, are you enough damage to kill it? No, you are not. You would need it to have a small amount of mana. It would have to have at least 4 or more mana before we can bother trying to do that. Didn't get the Devour 2 times in a row. It does have enough mana now, so we'll go for it. And now we just have to kill the one. And once that goes down, we won. Take a skull, entangle it so it can't even skull poke us, though it can still devour. We don't have any alignment, do we? Doesn't look like it. It's like red to purple. We get the purple, which is basically just to deny him out. We don't personally need it for ourselves. Yellow's right there. That out the way. Double the greens. And let's see. Move that. Do that one. And move that up. Throw this onto... what did we go here? Throw that onto purple. Move that up. You know what? Why am I even doing all this? We can just kill him. It's like, wait. No, down. There we go. Let's see. What is a good loyalty honor team? There isn't? I think that's a trick question. There isn't a good loyalty honor team. There isn't a single combination of those two that you would ever use realistically. Except maybe with Ketris the Bull, but even then that wouldn't really be worth it. Yes, I know, global warming. Let's see. Valkyrie, Corvash, Christinex Mab, Uni Banner. Which one's Uni Banner? Try for purple, yellow, not red. Try for purple and yellow, not red. Valkyrie, Corvash, Christinex, Mab. Which one's the Uni Banner? The Unicorn? I think it's Unicorn. So Valkyrie, okay, well, instead of me just saying it a bunch of times, I'm gonna go use it. There we go. So, suggested team, clear this out. Let's go, yeah, it was the Unicorn. Valkyrie. Normally when I see the word uni, it means university. University, not university. Oh, I guess it could mean university as well. Or anniversary. Wait, a university? Is that even a word? I meant anniversary. Let's see, Christine next. Now I'm curious, is university a word? Probably not. University. What? It's a word? It's a word? What's oh, it's something under Urban Dictionary. Let's see. It's a variant of anniversary, which makes sense. Trying to find the exact meaning here. No. Pretty sure it's not a real word. Anyways, what banner? Unicorn banner. Bonuses. Unicorn. Off we go. You want to build either a good loyalty team or a good honor team. Oh, okay. Honor team generally gets built around Tesla Guard's avatar. Loyalty team generally gets built around... what's it called? Now I can't remember what it's called. What's that one troop called? Either a Vinoxia or a Hydra. Hydra, that was what it was. Either a Vinoxia or a Hydra is normally what loyalty gets used for. You use it with like a lady or an aerial, and then just keep doing green-blue over and over and over again. And with either of those two teams, it ends up working out pretty well. On the Hydro team, you end up getting one cast that will basically just team wipe the entire enemy team. In the case of the Vinoxia, you just infinitely loop, essentially, as long as you're not up against freeze. So that could be a little bit more annoying in the current meta. Really, all the Guardians are a little bit more annoying to use at this current moment in time, mainly because of all the restrictions that you really have. Okay, we'll go move that down. See if we can get a Corvash. But yeah, freeze can definitely do a really huge total to a lot of teams. Trying to get a thing here. There's no point in us taking it 4 times. So now would be a great example of when to take 3 times. We're at a full mana. We wouldn't have gotten full mana if we didn't. And we still denied him from getting the extra turn as well, which was the main thing for taking that move. He doesn't use brown, but wanted to get more of that off the board for the cascade there. So let's try getting this thing to full mana. Would be pretty helpful. There we go. Oh, never mind. Not if it dies. Not if it dies in the process. It's not going to help us much. Problem is we're using a lot of the same color. And we have no particular mana generator other than the Valkyrie that was used in the first slot that already died. Move that down, move that down. Still winnable. It's not that likely. Wait, this team also doesn't use purple. I forgot Mab in that team. Wait, where was the Mab supposed to go? Did I forget to replace one in? That would explain why it looks so clunky. That would explain it. Let's just retreat then. Wait, where was the Mab then? What did I misread in that? Mab is last? Oh, did I not bother replacing out the duh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I just assumed it was a Doomclaw team. It was like, oh yeah, there's nothing else that needs to go in here. Oh, so this is the standard old team that used to be used with it. Well, mine's the KrissTigger. Used to be Emperor Corvash, Valkyrie, Mercy, and Queen Mab. Same color, different troop. That's what used to be used by a lot of people. What exactly is the banner for? You would never need a rush Queen Mab for any reason. You would always want to rush the Valkyrie instead, and you normally use Corvash as the tank in front of her. Or anything as the tank in front of her, just to make sure she doesn't die. I guess against Krakens it wouldn't matter as much. Okay. That would explain why the team was so clunky. Misreading. The fails of misreading. There we go, we got a Corvash. I kind of got to throw it just to make sure he doesn't do anything. I want those yellows, which he just took, but we can just take red instead. We're -1 on them though, so even if we surged, that wouldn't have been enough. There we go, full mana there. Get ourselves on red, since we have -1 on it anyways. And there we go, on the drain again. On the drain again. Da 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 da. Okay, anyways, blue over, try for the purple, double purple, didn't get any of it. What else do we need to go for? I guess we just go for Corvash Rush at this point, just to make sure he doesn't get that up again. Plus we'll also indirectly deny him at the same time, since it's the same mana that he needs to take, trying to get Corvash up. Get some Crystallize. He did not go for full mana, which is good for us, because now we can just deny him. I'll take that down. Get a nice Corvash down. Well, there goes Valkyrie. Rip. Not a double kill, surprisingly. Still. Move to brown over. And still not full mana on that. One more turn. A little bit more off the top. Take a purple. There we go with the KrissTigger. Get some nice damage down there. Probably get rid of... Oh, never mind. We actually need to keep blue. We need it more than he does, I think. Kind of. It's actually a hard choice. Now let's go for highest boost ratio. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, good. No devour. We're still frozen on blue, though. There's 2 different 5 timeses. We'll have to go for this one. Oops. Wrong direction. Another 5 times. It would be nice if we had a Queen Mab right now. I'm going for it. Ow. Well then. Go and do it on some reds. Get her summon right up front. He's frozen, so don't need to worry about that. Move that up. Get the freeze. Poor Vash dead. There we go. Down it goes. You just lost the last Guild War battle because of Kraken. Great math, 40%. 40%, 100% of the time. But yeah, you know that's Kraken's devour rate. 40%, 100% of the time. That's a Kraken. Yeah, Kraken's very annoying. That is for sure. Go get our blue day back out. There it is. Oops, that's not the blue day. That's my old blue day. Here's the new blue day. Oh wait, I didn't name this as blue. Wait. Blue, freeze, devour. Oh, it doesn't fit. That also doesn't fit. Blue, ice, devour. There we go. We have one to spare as well. There we go. There. Okay. So, Forest Troll, Path, Queen. You know, this team still is missing a Kraken, though. There's no way to put a Kraken on it, though, to make it a pure blue day. Even if we were to do that, it would still be one off because of Forest Troll not being green. If we were to go down the green route, or attempt going down the green route. Okay. What do we need to do here? Brown into the green cascade. So he'll just take a freeze and be quite successful at it. Two of the kind of more important colors, so we could just simply take that. And now once we cleanse, it's not going to matter what he froze. We'll just move that out the way real quick, trying to get alignment. I might just have to throw it down. Oh no, we can do it on red. And then we can double green. Yeah, 9 should be good. Nice. Got ourselves Apothecary. Now is when we'll need to figure out what on earth we want to actually do here. I don't think I go for Apothecary. We go for the Devour chances. And we got none. Good job. Great job. Very good Devour chance right there. Fails, but we'll go and Apothecary away some of this trash we don't need off the board. All the blues he keeps creating. Get that as well. Skull for the Enrage, or with the Enrage. Now our ability does do less damage though. It is now a 53. So that will not be enough to kill. I can go for a double of the green. And that should bring it to high enough to kill now. Now we have Enrage on all of them as well. That wasn't already enough. And it definitely was, but we can now go poke that out, double Devour, and then boom, we win. Let's make that happen. Nope, we got 0 Devour. Only 1 double Devour so far. Apothecary on green is possible, though the last resort. Oh, we got it on purple. That'll work. Very nice, very nice. Take the greens, take the brown. And take the purple. Take the other brown. And now we go for the Devour chances. Oh, skull. And now we go for the Devour chances. And then we can Queen Mab after. You know what? Let's take that too. Make sure none shall remain. Take that out. Doesn't kill. Queen Mab. Yeah, Queen Mab. That brings it down to 8, just like the other one was previously. Get a nice... Yeah, we'll do it on red. Get that. Double the greens. Go from there. It'll be pretty easy lands. Definitely got it. And do we play it safe? Safe would be taking a skull into a... Hey, you didn't get enraged. Safe would be taking a skull into then the head. And then we're good to go with the head. What's it even called? Roar of Anguish is what it's called. That will be enough to kill. And down it goes. You have Honor, Tesla, Valkyrie. What else should you add? Honor, Tesla, Valkyrie. Honor, Tesla, Valkyrie. Probably a... I'd almost say Apothecary. To go a Apothecary, Honor, Valkyrie Tesla team. Generally, when I run a Tesla, I actually run double brown so I can throw a brown-blue down. Just keep spamming it out that way. Seer, Giant Spider, Loyalty, and Tyree. Salvani replaces 2. Loyalty on your map team. Seer, Green Spider, Loyalty, Tyree. I guess that could kind of work. Generally on map teams, I go for, early on in the game, I go and build them around Goblin Shaman plus Dryad. And my Tyree map farming team for later in the game is simply just Green Seer, Giant Spider loop. That alone is pretty much all you need with a double Tyree. I guess Loyalty would work a little bit. I just like having the overfill to get both of them up instead of just one of them. You're about to lose a guild ward to a very beefy Lady or an Aerial. I have had that. Actually, I don't think I had that happen in Guild Wars, but I have had that happen in an actual battle before. It's really annoying when it happens to Plague, especially when he used to be even weaker. It's like, oh, that troop is so awful, and then it will like occasionally win due to fatiguing. That was kind of the whole point of a Plague, was to basically reduce down the enemy to the point where it almost becomes impossible for them to win, or literally impossible in some instances. Actually, technically, no battle is literally impossible. You can get a billion skull pairs in a row randomly. The chance of that is almost impossible, but it is possible. I think. They do have like some kind of small... Hey, speaking about impossible, 4% chance to double devour, got it. But what was I just saying about impossible? Don't think it was too irrelevant. Or too relevant. Go move that up. Short-term memory, literally just talking about it, gets distracted for 1 second, forgets what I was talking about. Also, I should probably go give out the first redeem code soon. Didn't realize it was already so late. Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and a half almost. Time flies by. Let's see, go take some blues. I think it was because I finally ate for once. Because since I ate, I'm a little bit more aware than what I normally am during a stream. So I was like, oh yeah, time's going by. That's probably what happened. Because generally, before I start streaming on Fridays and Saturdays mornings, I very, very rarely end up eating beforehand. Okay, that should be enough damage. Down it goes. You're about to... Oh, damn, I already read that. You have been playing this game for 2 years and you have never gotten a Mythic? Really? I would expect by then that you would. You might want to try getting yourself into a better guild then, if you're not too committed to the current guild you're in. You should be able to by now. Even if you were playing super, super casually, just the guild, doing the weekly minimums for your guild should have eventually have gotten you to that point already, I would assume. I have gotten multiple mythics on every single account I've ever had, except the most recent Let's Play account. That's mainly because I haven't had that much time on it yet. I think the entirety of the account has like 5 to 10 hours on it. But actually probably a little bit more than that. Probably like 10 to 15. But whatever it is, it's a relatively small number. And every other one of my accounts, though, like the other Let's Plays, the level 50-something I have has 3 mythics, or 2 or 3. The other one also has 2 or 3. The level 100-something, like low 100s, ended up getting 2 or 3 of them. I believe it was actually 3. Yeah, that was the one I believe got 3. It was War... It was actually a pretty interesting combo, too. It was War... Why can't I not remember his name off the top of my head now? Oh, it was War, Elima Grim, and Queen Aurora were the 3 mythics that that one ended up getting by about like level 110, 120. You just joined Glitter Walruses since every last bit of your previous data was deleted. Oh, that's not good. Did you try recovering the account? Because I basically lost my other accounts too, though I could easily recover them if I truly wanted to. I just haven't bothered because it's a slightly annoying process. But if you lost like your main account, then you should definitely try contacting support and see if you can get it back. Like if I would have lost my main account, I'd be like on there in a heartbeat trying to get that back. The support in this game are pretty good about handling all the support tickets and everything like that for the most part. Do keep in mind they don't work as much on weekends, so if you were to reply to them like literally right now, I don't think they would reply back till like Monday or Tuesday. But during weekdays, they're normally a bit better. Move that over. Throw that down for Devour. Got it. Exactly the one we needed, Devour, too. For once, it does the right thing. Though the fact that it's such a small chance that it will actually do the right thing is a little annoying. Kind of like Black Manacles. It's like, okay, let's just hope we randomly get that Devour. But it's not a core mechanic on him. Or on Black Manacles. On him, though, that's everything he does is his Devour for the most part. So if he doesn't do his Devour, you're losing so much value. Almost every cast I've ever done with him was never really done for his damage. Of course, you do kind of do it just to poke a little bit, but the whole purpose of it is just to get down the Devour chances, and ideally actually land them. If I get that, throw down the brown for the blue right there. And see what we can apothecary, probably on purple. And nice little skull poke, solid. Move that over, there's no skull, double skull, nice. Get the greens going. And that should be one-shot range, and down it goes. All works out. You're level 600 plus and still don't have a single mythic. Yeah, it can happen, unfortunately. The RNG gods. Hopefully you guys will get luckier in the future. We got pretty lucky today, I do have to say. Within 50 VIP and 100 gems. Should have just done the 100 gems first. We could have gotten in 100 gems. But, yeah, we did get pretty lucky. Alright, we're gonna move that over. But yeah, generally, someone did correct my rates earlier that I was saying. I was saying them slightly off, but pretty much exactly what I was saying was already right. But the rates for getting a mythic within chess are around 1 in 10,000 for glory, 1 in 1,000 for gem, and 1 in 500 for VIP chess. What I used to say was 1 in 5,000, 1 in 500, and 1 in 100, which is exactly the same still. I didn't realize something that someone mentioned earlier, which is correct, because every single one of them is 10 times the difference. So if VIP is 1 in 100, which we pretty much know 100% for sure that it is, then we know that basically that the gem keys and event keys, if there happens to be mythic in it, is 1 in 1,000, and then the glory keys is 1 in 10,000. So it could have been from just my testing earlier when I used to get data from it that I just consistently kept getting lucky, which I guess is the case if I was averaging a little bit better ahead of the curve. Yep, we got, again, very lucky Devour right there, wow. Exactly the one we needed devoured, got devoured. If we could do that every single time, particularly in Guild Wars, that'd be great. Problem is, when we actually need it to, it's not going to. Also, I just forgot about redeem code. I'll go do it right after this. We'll have 2 of them today. One of them we'll have as soon as I remember it and go post it after this battle. And the other one we'll have in about an hour after or so. A little bit later on. Alright, I'm gonna move that over. Blue... We have enough in Rage. I think we try for the Devour. How lucky can we get? Oh, we didn't get it. Not that lucky, apparently. We pressed our luck too far. I've tried again. Come on, Gap Devour. There we go, we got the Gap Devour. So yeah, that was the first time we did get to see it. As everyone has been saying, there's a confirmation on our end as well. So that's the first time I've actually ever seen it, though like a dozen people have already said it already. But yes, it does Gap Devour. So if there's a bunch of room in between, it will indeed go for the Devour there. So it's kind of nice. And the ability has the correct wording for it too as well, so it's not like in some kind of inconsistency. It is correct in its wording as well. But yeah, regardless of how much gap is between them, it will hit whatever one is above and whatever one is below, regardless of how much gap. It even says it right there. Devour the next enemy above and below. It doesn't say adjacent. Anything that says adjacent will only hit the one directly above and below. But if it just says the next one, it could be, it doesn't matter if it's all the way in first and fourth gap, it will still end up doing it. Can I use Alchemist for the Honor Tesla team for now if you don't have Apothecary at the moment? I guess that would be fine. It would give you some extra gold as well. It'd probably be noticeably slower, but it would definitely still work. We don't use yellow. Don't use almost all of that we end up getting there. Oh, and I forgot the code. Okay, we'll get it right after this. There's no way I'm forgetting again. We got this. Memorization game. No, let's throw down the greens. Get ourselves an apothecary. Should be a pretty quick battle. Can we get lucky again? Go. No, I can't even get any devour there. Okay, we didn't get frozen yet, though it wouldn't matter since we could just instantly cleanse it. Extra turn, are you there? Other than on green, because obviously we don't want to take green. So I will if I have to. Yeah, let me go do it. Oh, I could have taken purple, but that wouldn't have been enough mana. So I'm fine with the decision made. And everything else we don't really need to bother moving around. Oh, you know what? Actually, we could take a skull and an extra turn chance. Oh, that is not the way I meant to take the extra turn. That's not what I meant by extra turn chance. We end up getting frozen on it. Well then, okay. Well, I guess we take the skull. We have a turn or two to waste. Green. Are we frozen on it? No, we are not. We'll go take that. We can go cleanse that out soon. Oops, that is not the one I meant to cast, so luckily it did end up extra turning, so that works out. Though that is not what I meant to click. So we'll go through this down right there. Nice devour, exactly what we needed. Oh, it does do it. Some of the time. Definitely not all, that is for sure. Well, as long as it gets to some of the time, I guess that's fine. And it doesn't have any... Actually, no, never mind. It still has a way to freeze. Oh no, it just killed the thing I was about to go cast. Not nice. Okay, so we don't get frozen from that because we have the enrage to bypass it. A purple would be great right about now. I don't see any of those, so we'll just take some manas. Simple, straightforward manas. Okay, what else? What else? Green, sure. Maybe into a blue chance. And we don't end up getting the blue. Throw that on purple. Almost full mana. So almost isn't going to cut it. Queen Mab will get that clean up. Then we could just poke him, take skull, go from there. Is that extra turn? Yes, it is. Exactly enough. So we'll go move that over. Take skull into the final-ish blow. We'll find out. Somewhere around the final-ish. Somewhere around that general area. There we go. And enough damage, I would assume. Let's see. That's 3 of them. That is 359. No. That's not enough, but what will be is take that skull. And now it is definitely enough. Even base damage is enough to kill that out. Okay, redeem code. We got this. I'm not forgetting it this time. No way to forget. Okay, now I need to go find them is the next issue. Okay, let me go get the redeem code real quick. Now the hunt for the redeem code is on. Okay, there's a new one. Oh, never mind, that's not anything new. So what's the discussion on Doomclaw doing? Oh, Ash ended up getting in 1,500 glory keys. Congrats. I don't know if she's here right now or he. But congrats. Let's see, I don't see any other ones. And there was a few other from earlier this morning. Okay, anyways. Let's go and redeem code. Mail. Inbox. Redeem codes. And which one do we give out? Are any of them related to today? Let's see. Not really. I'm actually surprised because you just gave them to me like at the beginning of the week. I'm trying to look through them to see if there is. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll just do a random one, I guess. Let's do this one then. Actually, this one isn't even that random. It's a natural word. It's actually one of the few that is actually a normal word. Okay, well, let me go get the link for it so you can go put it into our interface. Game code, put it into here. Invite code. Where to go, where to go? That's YouTube chat. Fail, I almost was over at YouTube chat with it. And boom, there we go. 7 Gems of War. Gems of War 7 confirmed. I wonder if they ever will make a Puzzle Quest 3. They made Puzzle Quest 1, they made Puzzle Quest 2, they made a bunch of other Puzzle Quest variants that didn't have numbers but weren't actually Puzzle Quests. And then they made Gems of War. Also, they did some things before Puzzle Quest as well, but that's not relevant. Puzzle Quest is when they started doing match 3s. Also, did my screen just go all crazy there? Let me see. Why are they doing that again? Yeah, because it gets more lighting and then it goes crazy back there. That's funny. Look at that. Yeah, that window for the longest of times was messing it with me like crazy. You can't really normally tell that there's a window there, but you can kind of tell by my face. Like, if you're ever wondering, like, why my right side is lit so much, like, over here it's like complete darkness. Over here it's like completely bright. Even though I still have lighting everywhere, it just gets so unevenly lit because of that. But you can really see that when I do this. Like, you can just see it all on my shirt, and then when I go away, it's like, oh. It's actually where the light is shining, too. It's actually pretty good about, like, not showing it. Pretty normal. Like, this is me touching the screen right now. Touching the boat. Touching the boat screen. Velvety. Okay, anyways, there's the code. Let me go get the thing in chat so you guys can just copy paste it. As well as the link for any of you that don't know where it is. Here we go. Copy all that. Boom. And there you guys go. There is the code to just copy, and there is the link that will bring you to where you use the code. It only works for PC mobile, so do keep that in mind. Any people who are not PC or mobile. So yeah, unfortunately, PC mobile only, but still, gives a nice little bit of resources. I'm gonna go use it myself. So gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, or that link, and your invite code is whatever's under your settings. Whatever says next to invite code is what you put there. Make sure to cap lock it and all that. It is case sensitive, so put in mine. Oops, I already have cap lock on. Fail. Hold shift. Yeah, already has cap lock on. And I'm not a robot. Redeem code, all that in. Redeem, and success. And that gives the normal reward of... oh, also let me know what you get from the gem key. I'm really curious if anyone gets the new Mythic. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. What can we get from the 1 key? Let's see. Oh, only a Sharky. Oh, it is the week of him, so at least he has 10%. But not really that good. Early on in the game, you might be able to get away with him. We were messing around with it a little bit on our Let's Play account, because when we started, it was like the only thing we even had that was even remotely good. But it falls off pretty quick. By level 100, you probably never need to use it again. Except maybe within the context of Arena. About the only instance where you'd kind of get away with it. You got Sakima, nice. Oh, you can find. You needed 1 more to make her mythic. Very nice. Yeah, I wish I would get some more of the legends I actually need to go max out everything. A lot of them I haven't been getting copies of. It could be that some of them aren't even in their drop pool yet, which would explain why I'm not getting copies of a couple of them. But still, hoping that the rotation comes around. Oops, why on earth did I take yellow? I'm so used to using green seer on a team like this. I forgot that we're not using one in this particular lineup version. Okay, how do we go about this? I guess we just take the brown. Start getting that thing up, even though he's 1 mana short, and there was nothing I could do about it. Green to yellow, not worth it, unless we actually turn it off the top. Well, they got like 3 different 3 pairs. 3 threes! Blue or brown? I guess the blue, because that feeds into a more important mana generator than it would if we take a brown, which is just feeding a mana into something that's not even going to be able to cast. 4 HP, more than enough. Now 7. Got this. And let's throw this on the reds. Boom. Double the greens again. Boom. You need to get lucky and somehow devour him for the final booms. Let's see. Can we get away with that? Probably not. Let's see. Yes, we did. Wow, we're getting some luck with a couple of those. Most of them don't do what we need, but when it does, it comes in. Definitely helps. Okay, we don't need to bother with that. We can throw this on the yellow over there. What else? What else? Just double green. Don't need to move that yet, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And nice, nice. Queen Mab, don't have it all the way. You can just move that up and then go for the Devour chance, hopefully. Move everything out the way. That out the way. And now we can go for the Devour chance. Don't believe we missed anything. So we'll go for that poke. No Devours, fail. Still not enough blues for our troop. Let's get rid of a yellow. Hopefully we don't take any blues. There we go. Now we can double poke that. Get the greens. Got ourselves apothecary. Move that up. Yeah, this might be my new blue day. It seems pretty decent. Not enough enrage, yes it is, so he'll die. Now we just have to kill the one, and he's entangled at the moment too, so that's pretty useful. Get rid of those colors, even though it's somewhat what we need, but not excessively. Throw down the doubles. Get a nice apothecary. Actually, we're not even gonna need that. Never mind, that's enough damage right there. And down it goes. Perfectly fine. Sekma? Yeah, I always say Sekima instead of Sekma. Yeah, I know, it's pronounced differently. I always say Sekima though. It sounds more feminine. Oh no, I think Sekima sounds better than Sekma. Oh, stretch. Okay. Earbuds. I need to like tape these to my head. They're weighted down because of I don't know. I don't know, they're just weird. I think because they keep getting tugged with how I have them. Since you can't count on legendary tasks to give you gems anymore, you do maps. Oh, that's a pretty smart idea. It is one of the few ways in this game that you can farm infinite gems. There's that, there's gold keys, there's glory keys, which generally you would never want to actually ever buy glory keys. So that leaves gold keys, maps, and that's actually about it. I don't think there's really anything else that farms. Oh, tribute. But you would have to have a pretty high tribute amount, or, you know, like kingdoms and stuff like that to actually be able to get away with doing it that way. Okay, blue surge, go. Didn't get it. Brown surge. Oh, never mind, we don't even need it. We can just take that, double green. Throw an apothecary somewheres. Or not. Yes, never mind, we do. Get rid of green? No. Like the last color we want to bother with. So we'll go do that, double the green. And about now is when we start. So we'll take the skull, get our double devour, hopefully, ideally, and move on from there. Alright, that skull we're just going to leave as is. Okay, didn't get anything out of it. Try it again. Round 2. Oh, come on, click. Round 2. Okay. So let's go and yeah, round 2. Didn't get it. Get rid of the blues. Sorry, blues. Had to go for it. Double the green. Got it, though. Didn't get too much value out of it. Well, I guess we got most of it back. Never mind. We got our value. Right there. Come on, double devour. Still none. Even after that many tries. Not even a single one. Not the double devour, there's just no devours in general, I mean. We did end up getting one double devour already. And only one. Okay, we're entangled now. That's not really too big a deal though. Get rid of, actually we can just cleanse it right there, perfect. So really not that big a deal. And Dragon Soul Revive, that's probably also pretty trivial. But still somewhat annoying. Do we try for first slot first? Yeah. Just to make sure in case it revives. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we'll double the green. And is that enough damage to kill it? No. We can go throw that down. And second revive. Wow. We're playing revive wars here. It's going to keep reviving over and over and over again. Let's see. We'll go and throw that down, get a nice little poke. Double the green right there. And do that on green. Get our poke. And don't you dare revive a third time. 3 revives! It could win off of just reviving. Though we haven't really taken much damage at all, but still. 3 revives. We better not see a 4th. There we go, finally. Wow. Well, that took a lot of tries, but it finally went down. Well then, that's unfortunate. Many revives. 1.5 billion revive. Alright, well. That will happen sometimes. Let's go back to this one. If there's any other teams you guys want me to mess around with, any questions, anythings, text me. Feel free to leave them in chat and we'll definitely get around to them. Go get our green syrup. Ah, it feels good to use that purple yellow again for that quick start. Move that over. And let's see here. Guess we do it on red then. We'll get that down. Bit of brown over. Kraken, go from there. Nice. Double the grains. And I guess we try for our devour chance. Do it probably midway through to try to get the anti-freeze. The anti-freeze! Not that kind of anti-freeze. Okay, we'll throw the Kraken. Nice, double devour. Yeah, I was about to double the green. It's our job. Move the other green. Move the blue red. No. Yeah, not yet. We move that up. Then we move that up. Then we try for a Kraken. And we do indeed get to devour. 3 of them. Nice. Got 3 to devours there. Oh, I'll take it. Works out perfectly. Okay, anyone just getting here too, make sure to use the redeem code below. I think I posted it there, right? Yeah, I did. 7 gems of war. We'll end up giving all the codes. Or not all of them, but it gives 1 treasure map, or 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Normal reward. We'll have another one soon-ish. Yellow over. Get yourself a nice green sear down, probably on these browns right here. And what else we need to move? That doesn't align, does it? No, it's not going to. We'll just take a green then. Get yourself a crack and go from there. Oh, code is expired already? Wow. Okay, well, we might need to get the other one up then soon. If that is the case. Hello, Dark Owl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Where do we throw this? I don't think we have anywhere to throw it. Well, red. Never mind, we do have red. Go get that down then. Kraken. Nice devour, though no extra turn. Hopefully we can get the greens going. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Come on, Kraken, go. Devour. Go devour, no extra turn. No, nothing. Let's see. I guess we'll just try for basic manas. Which we can't even get that either. Because now all the purple and yellow are taken from the board. Move that down for the extra turn chance. And, or shouldn't say chance, that was a guaranteed right there. And now any damage we do will be enough. If we can actually land any extra turn would be great. There we go, and down it goes. Dragon Soul seems to revive on all of your Kraken Devours this week. Gave up and Skull killed instead after 3 revives. Wow. That is quite unfortunate, that's for sure. That's quite insane. Yeah, it can be pretty annoying sometimes. I've definitely lost to a troop reviving like that before. Yeah, let me go check something real quick. Where'd it go? Oh no, it didn't yet. Nope. Okay, well, let's go and let's see. What do we throw down next? Probably just stick with Blue Day. We'll be needing it for later anyways to practice. Need to make sure we get that perfect score. Hey, we could even break 7,500 with it. I highly doubt that though. We've done it before with a couple teams. Not that often though. It's like 1 in every like 3-week thing do we end up getting a nice score like that. Especially with the new format. Okay. There's no color I really need on this board. We'll just take a purple. That's not good. Luckily he didn't devour us, so could have been worse if nothing else. Green into an apothecary into hopefully better luck than what we're getting. Nice. Double green. Nice. Apothecary on brown? Purple. Blue. Blue would work. Though it's the color we need a lot of. You know what? Let's actually not cast it yet. Wait a turn. Oh, I got one devour. Hey, it was on the guy who had his ability too. That works out. Okay, apothecary. You do not have anywheres, do you? Yellow seems okay. So if nothing else, I guess we could just do it on yellow. Because we do get that. Oh wait. Yeah, that's gonna give him extra turn, isn't it? It does look like it. Alright, I'm just gonna take a skull. We'll still get the extra turn, but we have apothecary. And now we can just keep going from there. That sets it up a little bit. We just don't really have a follow-up. Skull, I'm probably gonna leave there this time. You know what? We'll take it out, just so we don't have to deal with the Kraken. One less major threat to have to deal with. Take the blue right there, get ourselves a double green, and we're good to go. Very nice, very nice. Down the purple convert, and take the other purple, get a green cascade, nice, nice. Back at that, take the skull, and try devouring the, or hit that one and try devouring that one. The game plan here. After we do every single one of our billion extra turns. Sometimes it's bad when you get that many extra turns. There we go. That's not bad though. When we get it. Nice devour. Hello Martin, welcome. What does the Guild Wars score depend on exactly? Oh, a lot of factors. Oh, a lot of factors. Let me go through them again real quick. The Guild Wars score. We did do a video on it. Let's see. What video did I end up doing that went over it? I'm going to remember its name off the top of my head. But I will go over it real quick. So, Guild War, how does the score get determined? One of the biggest factors is how many of the exact same color of the color day do you use, which is why you see me using pure color days. Also why there's different color days that we specifically identify, like today, which is blue day. This is mainly because the amount of extra points that you end up getting from doing this kind of stuff is quite a bit more than what you would normally get. So generally you do want to run 4 times of whatever the colors day is, ideally at minimum 3. If you're a newer player, you don't need to really worry about that, but as a person who's like in late game or in a higher bracket, you definitely need to make sure you almost go pure or exactly pure of whatever the color day is. That's where a good bulk of points come from. Other than that, how many troops you have alive at the end of a Guild War battle determines it. So the more you have alive, the more points you get. The amount of damage you do relative to the enemy contributes to your points. So if you do 3 times more damage than your enemy, you're going to gain more points than not doing that much. If you both did like the same amount of points, you basically lose points in a way, since you're not gaining as much. So do keep that in mind. One other thing to note about this damage is true damage is not as effective as physical damage. And other than that, you Devour, Death Mark, and all instant kills count as 0 damage. They do not count as whatever their amount of HP armor was. It counts as 0. Other than that, the other factor that contributes to your score is how much mana you accumulate relative to your enemy. So if you're getting, like, let's say, like triple the amount of mana as your enemy, you would get a pretty good score. If you get less mana, then you'd get a pretty bad score. It doesn't affect it too heavily, but it does indeed have some effect. And I believe that's all the factors, unless I missed one. I don't think I missed one. No, that's all the core ones anyways, even if it was one. It's probably pretty trivial. Which would be why I can't remember it. Anyway, I'll go move that over. And brown or a blue right here would be great. Okay, there is a brown. I'm gonna go for it. Move that over. And if we can just double the green and be on our way. We'll go to that, get our double. That little pokes. All the mana pokes. Purple? Do we even need a purple? If it surges, we at least get a queen mab. So we'll go throw this down. It's some basic damage. He Krakens and pretty much misses. Or I should say, he does miss. That's not even hitting remotely. So that's good for us, that's for sure. Take a skull, nice little skull. Taking our mana as well. I can't really pressure another skull. Because it won't kill him, but I'm still going to because I can. This is like, oh no, we can't pressure him. Still pressuring him. He has too much HP for us to actually kill though, due to the regeneration that he has. The troll regeneration of 3 per turn. Okay, let's get rid of these colors so we don't need to deal with being frozen. And now I actually have a way of countering that out. So we could either go for this and try for the double kill, or simply just kill him out directly. And I believe we are going to try for the double kill, and we do indeed get the double kill. The good thing I did go for that, though it would have done the one below anyways, so I guess we could have gone for that, though we had no way of knowing. So that's fine. We're frozen on that, so we can't do much, but at least we have Apothecary now, so that will help some. I kill this one out, Devour, go. Didn't get it. Apothecary, I'd even double check that we do have it. Double the greens, please land. Should have gone for skull first, fail. So many skulls, so little time. Okay, let's do this on red. Nice. Free skull poke, and I guess double the greens and then skull poke it again. And that is match. Oh wait, 6 HP. That is not match. Put it down on the green right there. And yeah, we'll move that up, why not? And then just kill it. Well, sure, that. Down it goes. I saw your video on, or where you got him. Nice. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, we did end up getting the new Mythic, and we've been messing around with them. Yeah, we always get all the new Mythics and do a key opening and then go over it. There has yet to be a single Mythic that I have not gotten yet. Been pretty lucky. Sometimes we burn through a lot of resources. I believe the most I've ever spent on any troop, I believe, was Amnesia, which ended up costing us around, I think 13,000 gems or something. Some kind of ridiculously high number. It was absolutely ridiculous. But I have gotten every single Mythic the day they have come out, ever since they started doing Mythics. That's also one of the reasons why I actually have all the Mythics as well. One of the few people. I think there are a few dozen in the game that actually have all of them. It's a very small amount, but the main reason we do is simply because we've been pretty consistent ever since it started. It started, I think, about 1.5 years after they launched the game. So a lot of people by that point had a pretty decent reserve of resources built up for backup for cases like this. I wish I kind of would have saved more of my gems from the past, because we will eventually reach the point where we basically just zero out. But at one point, you in this game, you were able to gain like thousands per week, like literal thousands. Like 6,000 would basically be the average for a top guild to be earning. Is really nice. Unfortunately, not the case anymore. Though, in all fairness, they kind of did have to balance it. It was one of the times where they took away resources where I was like, yeah, I see why you did that. It was pretty broken. Okay, well, let's go throw down a Apothecary here. Blue, we don't really need to worry about much, so we can get away with it. There's no direct skull as well, no extra turn. So nothing that can kill us immediately. Ideally. Double the green. I get a bunch of mana, not really going to be enough to do it though. But we have the yellows just sitting there. So if we can just get him to double and land, we pretty much win. No landing. He did not stick the landing. But we can go cleanse this, throw it down, do the kill. Oh, whoa, that is not the color I meant to hit, luckily. Still went. I meant to click green right there. So I guess it does end up working out in the end, so perfectly fine. Move that over. Is that enough damage? 26, 13, 39, no. That is not enough, but this is. Still no Devour on the extra poke. Would have been great if it did. So we're going to move that over. Move that one over. And there doesn't appear to be 13 or more, so I don't need to bother going for that. Get rid of these useless blues that we're not going to be needing on the board. And then we can go for just moving that. Try for skull. And from that skull, we will just be able to go into the Queen Mab into the final below. We'll play it safe by taking the skull first. Throw this, which actually has no Devour chance, though it does have enough damage, so I guess that works. That works. All's good. Yeah, it ended up working. Let's see. How's the new dude? You mean my other account? It's been doing okay. I haven't been working on it too much. We'll probably do that quite a bit more tomorrow when we end up coming back to the stream. Yeah, it's been doing basically the normal stuff. Haven't really gotten into too many resources. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the new Mythic. So far, every single one of my Let's Play accounts has gotten a Mythic. as well as Mythics on the weeks that they've come out. So that'd be kind of cool if this one can also do that. So we'll give it a shot. I don't think my other account has that many keys. One other thing I need to try for it, which we're definitely going to pretty much 100% chance of getting, which is going to be nice, is a Kraken. I am definitely going to be getting my other account a Kraken or two, possibly even two. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky enough and we just instantly get two without having to spend more. But we're definitely going to be getting that on him because it's just such ridiculously great value. Even if we can't put a single trait on it, which we can't, unfortunately. Even without the traits, it's still going to be amazingly good. I kind of wish I would have gotten for more Asha the other week. I should have seen that the Kraken week was coming and it's like, oh, I should have stocked up. But nope, I didn't go for it. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. I would have ran out of like all my glory if I would have done it too, so at least now we have glory on reserve. So it would have been better to have again a double Kraken fully traded, because from there we'd be able to do quite a bit with our other account. Also, thank you for the subscribe. You want your finger back? Welcome. Glad you could join us. Okay, so bad board, obviously. Let's move that over. Hey, extra turrets. Well, that's convenient. Bad board still functions. Probably taking a yellow, because almost every move is a yellow. And he gets yellow! What a surprise. All the yellows. Okay. So we can take a purple here, though it has 2 HP, so it's pretty much dead. I'd rather skull bait somehow right now. Would be great. Let's just feed it purple, I guess. It's just Astral Spirits. That's the worst that can happen by giving it a color it doesn't even use. Ah, I killed it. At least we got the core of the team built here. And we can just keep element grooming until we win. 1, 2. That's as far as we're going. Never mind. 1, 2, you're out. Okay, yeah, that didn't really go far. Not at all, that is for sure. Skull? Yeah, I'll go for skull. The purple. Start element grooming again. Element grooming. New words. Element grim, Infernus dead. Doesn't even matter. We'll go another element grim. Why not? All the element grims. You're confused. You just spent 50 gem chests and got the new mythic. Never had the luck before. So what is it good for? Oh, that's funny. That's why you're confused. Hello. What do you use it for? I would say blue Guild War Day, which is what we're planning on doing with it, as well as somewhat in PvP. I don't really feel like it's an excessively good PvP option, but if you're a newer player, you could definitely get away with this thing in PvP. Well, I guess you kind of can. Basically, what you need to do is just get it proper mana generators. Anything that can generate any of its 3 manas is what you want to put with the team. Basically, 2 mana generators and 1 additional damage source, because you're going to need a damage source beyond just him for when he's unlucky and unable to do his job correctly, which is almost always. But yeah, he has potential. Pretty decent devours, and it does have the chance of double devouring. Despite it being very low, it's still very effective whenever it does, so still really nice to have. He's also the only troop currently in the entire game that has the capability of double devouring right now, so that's another factor. Well, the closest thing I guess would be a Wolf Garrick, which doesn't have a double, but it has a 100% chance to do it on 1 if it does enough damage. Let's try getting these down. Nice, we did get the 1 devour. We can get the green, but it's really random if we'll actually get those or not. 20% each is not particularly high. Well, I guess we could try it again. It's not going to be enough to really kill anything specifically, unless we happen to get devours. We'll try it. Nope, didn't get it. So we'll go throw down another one off of web. Or not web, off of the green double. Get rid of all these blues that are just lying over here. Take a nice random skull. And I guess we target one now. Let's target out that one. Wrong direction. Good thing that was a natural move. I have been doing that some. And we'll just go kill that out. And we get the devour on top of it. Nice. Double devour. I'll take it. Well, not both at once, but you know, a devour followed by another separate devour. Oh, there we go. That ends up working out decently for that battle. But yeah, that's the new mythic. It's decent. Not top tier by any means, but it has its place. And as they add more immune to devours, it'll basically be perfectly balanced within the game. It's one of the few mythics, I do have to say. I feel like it's actually pretty balanced when it was launched. It's not too weak, it's not too strong. They actually got it quite right with this one. Might get slightly annoying if you have like literally nothing with immune to devour, but there's some troops that can get pretty cheap imperviouses and stuff like that. I haven't really faced it though to see how big of a threat it is. I don't believe it would be that difficult on the defend team, because the AI wouldn't aim it correctly at all. Even though there kind of isn't much aiming to it, but you never know. The AI might go like for the first slot or the last slot, which would be the worst two values you could possibly cast it for. I wouldn't be surprised if the AI did that. You can almost confirm that the AI will do that. Because that's the AI for you. Okay. Anything to do on this board, otherwise I get the cast off. It's always annoying when you're like kind of stuck not able to do a cast because you're waiting on something. But we'll go throw this down. Get the Devour. Nope, we didn't get it. Maybe I should have hit the front one first. Okay, well, we'll throw down the greens there. Alignment, where are you? I did not see you. Nope, it's not around. I guess we just take green to skull. And purple is not going to help us. Blue does. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do blue then. And doubling of the green. I guess we'll do that. We'll wait a turn though. Try for that. Didn't get it. Still got a kill though. He doesn't get his devour because we have immune. Didn't get any extra turn because we just didn't. And where to move, where to move. I guess we can go for blue there, since it's still an opening. Now we can double green and get it all rolling again. Very nice, very nice. We tried for a double skull over there. Could end up working, but I believe we're just going to go for the devour chance here. Okay, didn't get it. I had the double devour chance, but I wanted to secure the kill. So we'll go for an apothecary here. Do that on the yellows. Get a nice little bit there. Throw down the double green. Get yourself an apothecary on. And can we get lucky enough to devour? Let's see. Do we even have enough to bother with that? Let's see. 360. No. But if we extra turned after, it would be. So we'll try it. Okay, didn't get devour. Don't even need the extra turn. We could just take the skull. A lot of greens are missing. I think that's like what, 5, 6? Yeah, 5. I'll try it. Nope. To be expected with a board that bad. Go get apothecary back up wherever we can. He ends up stealing it from us. Stolen. Okay. Go take the greens. Get a nice apothecary down again. Move that up. Boom. Move that over. See if we can land this anywhere. Queen Mab isn't within kill range, so we're gonna move that down. And Queen Mab is not gonna be enough to kill out Queen Mab. Queen Mab versus Queen Mab. Who shall win? Probably Queen Mab. I'm placing my bets on Queen Mab for the Queen Mab versus Queen Mab fights. And that's match. I was correct. Queen Mab won and lost. There we go. Against the Galaxy. Also, hello Anarchy! Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go give out the other redeem code. Someone was saying earlier that it was already used up, so let's go get out the other one as well. Might as well. 1 second. Let me go find it. Shouldn't take too long though. It's almost already up from earlier. Okay, which one should we go for? Trying to find a we'll just go for this random one. Let's see. We'll go with this word. I didn't even realize this was a word initially until I realized there's no numbers in it. Generally when there's no numbers it means or only like one number, it means that's its actual word or something that you made. Let me go place this into our interface. And oops, says YouTube chat. Again, I almost wrote it over YouTube chat, fail. But we'll go put it right over here. And boom, there you guys go. You like this. I did not make the codes, but they are here. That's a weird way to say you like this. Why you? Could have just typed in the word letter U. You like this. I guess that would make it 9 long instead of 10. Though we did find out earlier that technically 10 codes do work if they make it 10 long. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a like. Always is very much appreciated and helps out a lot with the exposure of the stream and the channel itself. Anyways, let me go and put this into the interface real quick. Oh, never mind, it's already in the interface. I mean into chat. So you guys can go. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. For any of you that don't already know, I'll go get the link for it in one moment. So you can just copy paste it and everything. And there you guys go. There's the link and there is the code. Only PC mobile users can use it, unfortunately. But it gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Also, your invite code is underneath the options settings menu. Whatever says there is your invite code, which you need for pretty much everything in this game. For getting invited to guilds, for redeem codes, and for support tickets. So they can actually find where on earth your account is. Go claim whatever this is. That's not the key thingy. That was just from our defense. Here is the thingy. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. I feel so bad for my maps. I might need to do one just for out of pity of them. And that's 2,712 map stack that we don't need. I wish they would replace out maps for something else. I understand why they give out maps though, like for newer players. Because maps early on in the game are actually really valuable. But this late in the game, they're just collecting dust with all the other ones at this point. They're not really helping much. Anyways, let's see what we get from the 1 gem key. Let me know if you guys get anything decent. We get a warg, not really useful. Only thing it's really used for is being summoned by a Cabarrus. That's about as far as that troop really goes. You still need 1 of them to trade it, so when it does get summoned, that you get into something. Other than that, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's see. You wish they'd just improve the rewards. Yeah, that would work too. Improving the rewards from Treasure Hunt, that would also be pretty nice. Treasure Hunt hasn't gotten revamped for the reward system, or really anything in it. Hasn't gotten revamped for over a year now, so it would be a good time to come and like revisit it. And they're starting to do some patches now that are almost like just bug fixing everything and making improvements to already existing stuff. If they were to do that one patch, there's a lot of things that they could switch with Arena and stuff like that to basically revitalize them, to actually make them viable. Because to a lot of players, no one bothers doing Arena or treasure maps, even if people enjoy doing either of those 2 activities, which quite a few people do. A lot of endgame players don't even bother with them, mainly because the rewards for them when you reach later in the game are so pitiful relative to doing PvP. They need to upscale them in some way to make them compatible with PvP, just so people actually have a reason to go to them. Because right now, you almost get penalized if you don't just like constantly play PvP, due to how much value you actually get from it. I wouldn't really say penalized, but you just gain so much more of a benefit from doing PvP. Let's see. Guess we just take a green here. It'll cap it out. And we can just go try for the devour chance. Ideally, we'd get it. Nope, we did not get it. Nope, denied. Okay, I'll go throw all that down. And gets ourselves a bunch more mana there. That down, kill. Almost kill. We'll double the green from there. And should be good to go. Almost good to go. Yeah, we'll just throw that down on yellows. Another poke, and if I can click, down it goes. There we go. Devs need to pass more patches often to fix faster the bugs. They're trying to do that, but the whole process that they generally have to go through to actually pass like any kind of patch generally ends up taking a little while, and sometimes it might get delayed by something, and then it just becomes a lot longer of a gap than it needs to be. But yeah, I do wish that there would be a smaller gap between whenever all that stuff would happen. Would help out a lot. You've done around 40 arena runs this week. Arena is pretty nice to do ever since Dawnbringer. One thing that Arena is able to do now, ever since Dawnbringer was added to the game, is if you own a Dawnbringer, it is due to how hard PvP teams are at this current moment in time, it is quicker to win battles. If your only goal was to get trophies, it is quicker to do arena than it is to do PvP for the first time ever. Because you get 30 per 8 win in arena, and you can do that easily. Was it 6 times an hour or 10? I think it was 10. No, there's no way it was 10. That seems way too many. I think it was 6, because you can do it in every like 8 or 9 minutes. So if you say 10 minutes, so that's a solid 6 per hour, like easily. Like even if you were completely casually doing it while like watching TV, YouTube, or something else, you could easily do with a Dawnbringer 6 arena wins 6 arena wins per hour, and that comes out to 180 trophies per hour, probably a little bit more, almost like 200 trophies per hour if you actually scale it to what it actually does with a constant rate. But yeah, at around 180 to 200 trophies per hour is way more than what PvP normally does these days. It can vary quite a bit depending on what kind of team you roll, but I have to say that PvP is only around 100 trophies per hour, so almost half the amounts that you would be able to do within arena doing the Dawnbringer. So it's definitely a kind of nice idea. It's something that kind of revitalized it. The biggest issue with that now, though, is anyone who's not running Dawnbringer is at a bit of a disadvantage relative to before, because Dawnbringer is just so insanely strong in arena, which makes sense. It is a mythic weapon, but it's a little bit too over the top in some instances. Okay, let's go and just move that over. Go and let's get this Devour off already. Nice! Double Devour, I think our second one. 4% chance. Gotta get those. Can we get it again? Should I kill that and try for the Devour? I think we're going for it. Ah, I didn't get it. Can't press my luck after getting that much luck, apparently. Gotta get rid of green. It'll give us 1 shot. That'd be enough for 1 kill. Move that down. Put the blue over. Still low. Take the blue. Actually, it won't even matter if it does anything else now. We can just run a single shot into it. So we'll just take the brown and that's match. Oh wait, I could have just Queen Map. I could just Queen Map killed it. It had enough mana at the time that it would have just died to Queen Map. Fail. Oh well. Still dies. Same result. Just took a turn longer. Yeah, no problem for the 2 codes. We'll have another 2 redeem codes tomorrow as well. Around the same times, kind of. Generally. We start at 10 a.m. as we do every Friday and Saturday. And it goes for a couple hours. We'll probably be ending in the next half an hour or so. Unless there's anything specifically that you guys want me to mess around with as far as the new Mythic or anything in general. Console didn't get any new content this today. You ended up getting the Mythic last week, which I believe was your most recent thingy. So there was not anything more to go over with console. The only really big thing that happened recently is, of course, the Mythic today, and the fact that there is a what's it called? A new kingdom in 3 weeks from now, the 20th, assuming that it doesn't get delayed, which it could. Don't hold me to that. It could end up getting delayed. We don't know, but October 20th is the current date that it looks like we may be getting the next kingdom in line. So we can convert out green to a purple. There's really not anything good to do with this. Got to deal with a Scion too, which is a bit annoying. Not used to having to use this team against a Scion. We do have it entangled right now, so that's a little bit helpful. See what he does for board clear. And did it help us? Not really. Move that up. Keep moving stuff around, we could have a chance. So I could just take red right now for a guaranteed chance. I think I'm going to go for it. So we'll go move that. Biggest issue right now is he has famine. Yeah, it's going to work out. It is not going to work out. Okay. What do we end up moving then? I guess we'll try that. Nope, no extra turn, no nothing off the top. We lose all of our mana. Except we're about to lose to famine. Famine trolled me during the video earlier too. It was like some kind of a Scion Famine combo. That with a Ragnargord's always pretty annoying. Somehow just, it's sometimes just really hard to really maneuver around. A bunch of blues right there. We're frozen on it though, so I'll just take a 3-pair out of it. Oops, that's not the way I meant to take it. There we go. Nice, got it right off the top. Well, I don't have any direct way to get you other than purple. Not gonna help much. Red we don't even use, so we can just throw that down. He has another thing coming at us the next time he casts. Oh, we're frozen on it. Oh, fail. Because we didn't have a apothecary able to cast yet, nor do we have her able to cast even after that, even after the fact. It's pretty bad. He's gonna famine us and get away with it really easily. Yeah, that's matched. We're not gonna be able to win that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's not gonna work. Okay. Any reasons to have different colored defend teams for Guild Wars? No. There's currently nothing to worry about with defends in Guild Wars right now. It has no effect, though there will be some changes to Guild Wars in the future that will make it so you'll need to set unique teams. I'll go over that more in the future once they actually make that change. As this current moment, you can do whatever you want with Guild Wars, though. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. You got 5-0 in Bracket 1 Guild Wars. Nice today with your blue Dragonclaw team. Pretty good counter to... wait, FT Kraken. What's FT? I know what Kraken is, obviously. Or what crack is, I should say. I know what crack is. But, out of context. But, let's see. What was I just saying? Stay away from drugs. No, actually, I don't even do any drugs. I completely forgot what I was just talking about, though. I've never done any drugs, ever. Though with how bad my memory is, you'd sure think I did. Let's see. Fire Stroll, yes. Oh, that's what Fire Stroll stands for. That was where we were. Aha. Anyways. I can only imagine how bad my memory will be when I get older. I could be talking in like 5 words, and it's like, oh, by the 3rd word, it's like, wait, what was the first 2 words I just said? There we go. Do it on reds. Get herself a Fire Stroll somewhere. 8 double. We'll see where that lands. Nice. Get herself a nice apothecary. Get rid of these blues that we don't really need too much, even though we use it on literally every color, but we don't really need it. No, we don't need the blues. Let's see. I see the skull. Not really that needed, though. Go for the Devour chance. Not the one I needed to hit, but that's one less Queen Mab I have to worry about. The only Queen Mab. I think we just go for the Kraken kill to secure it, just to make sure he doesn't have any real damage. Because once that dies, we essentially win right then and there. Oh, speaking about that, we even got the Devour. That could have been a double Devour, who knows? Oh well. But still worth it, because he has nothing he can do to us now, at this point in the game. No counter will get us down. I know, for once I'm doing like the blue team before we're actually doing the blue day, or the color day. You're too young for those thoughts. Let's see. Oh, no, I already answered all that. So when you finish with the next patch, the previous patch would pass its dues. Yeah, they could keep perpetually doing that. I don't think they have a big enough development team to really be able to process that much, though. They have been hiring a few more. I have no clue how big the dev team even is at this point. They have been slowly trying to grow it a bit. But they did end up hiring 2 people recently. ODX, or not ODX, what's his name? Ozball. They end up hiring him and one other person. Forgot who the other person was. Sorry, whoever the other person is. If they're watching after the fact, fail. But yeah, it was Ozball and someone else. They ended up hiring Ozball for Unity coding, if I'm not mistaken. And the other person, I actually have no clue what they do. But there were 2 people. And Ozball was one of them. That or Ozball was both of them. Dun dun dun. No, he was one of them. We'll go double the green right there. And with that over, throw down the apothecary. Get on green, which means we won't be able to double green for a while. Hoping we'd get a little bit more mana out of that because of that. Not quite, but we can at least swipe it to the side. And we get a decent cascade to at least recast this, which will give us the cleanse we need and probably another skull or 2. What else? What else? Double greens. Not really worth it. I think we just throw this ability. Is that enough to kill last slot? Yes, it is 63 damage. We only need to do 51. That is way more than enough. We had 2 enrages more than we needed, or 1 enrage actually, more than we needed. And we could just queen mab into a skull poke, or vice versa, depending on the situation. And apparently neither is the option. Good job. Your option is neither. Okay, we'll take the brown. He'll take skull. I was hoping more blue would fall. Not a single one fell. I guess we still throw it regardless. And now any poke we do... Oh, come on. How did you get an extra turn? Did I just leave an extra turn there? I had to have. How else would it have gotten that right there? Also, I love how he misses the drain on the correct unit. I'm fine with that. Wow, there's so much extra turn potential right there. Yeah, we got it down there instead, which is weird. Alright, we'll get rid of blue. Oh, we're using a full blue team. We don't need blue. How badly I want to just poke that. Well, I guess we can. Never mind. We can just do that. Perfect. So he'll poke us back. We'll poke him back. Poke you back for poking us back. And we'll double the greens. Very nice. Get that down on green. All the greens and skull poke for the kill. But yeah, anyway, just getting here, the redeem code below should still be working. We just posted it like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, however long it was. So it should still be nice. Do the craftable Soulforge units change daily, weekly? They change weekly. Every single Monday. The 4 Legends and the 4 Mythics craftable will change. They are looking into expanding this as well, as far as like offering more and stuff like that. They will be doing that. So as this current moment, as you guys know, there's only 4 of each. That will be expanded in the future to cover more than just 4 of each. So hopefully they'll do that soon. Maybe next patch, who knows. But yeah, that does change every Monday at the normal reset time. 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whatever your regional equivalent to that is. Most of you probably by now know when the reset time is. Also, you can check it by clicking on almost anything in the game. Will tell you what the timer is for the reset. So it's posted pretty much everywhere. Relatively hard to miss. Okay, so we'll go throw this down. Oh, let me take the blue first. Think about relatively hard to miss. It's literally blinking at me. I'm not even taking the move. I'll go move that over. Try for devours and stuff. Can we actually land them is the question. Okay, we'll go for... Yeah, we'll go and try landing it. Let's go and put it right there. Nope, don't get it. Throw down another one. Yellow will work. And double the greens after that. Yeah, let me take that first. And you know what? No, I'm not going to go for the other one yet. Let's just double the green now. Just to make sure we cap out all the manas. Skull, don't need to bother with. None of that. Go kill this. Triple kill, go. Not double kill, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Queen Mab. Why is there not one more brown on the board? I guess we can make it happen by cascades. Nothing else. So we're going to go through this on red right there. And there we go, exactly so. Oh wait, one of them had mana shield, so that does barely even do anything. Double the greens, boom. Very nice. Any extra turns laying around, lurking, stalking every move. Okay, we'll throw that down. And we'll kill that out with the next one. As long as it doesn't revive, we'll be good. Come on, double kill, let's see it. Nope, single kill. Go throw this down. Where did we throw it? Purple, no. Yellow, yes. Get that down, get that down, get that down. Still somehow not full mana. Still somehow not full mana. He wasn't full mana after that, okay. And 2 HP, so anything we do at this point will be the match. If only we had a Kraken. That would have been damage right there. It would have been the battle. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can actually drop it. We'll just move that over. Because we can. And this match. 6 HP. He ended up gaining more because he got all of the extra from just the extra turns that he does. 2 HP each. And a Rieli with a bunch of Molochs. It's a bit odd, but I guess true damage spam is decent. Oh, the code has expired? Oh no. We'll have another 2 tomorrow then. We already gave out 2 for today. Let's see. But yeah, generally the schedule for that we do for the redeem codes is 1 on Monday night stream, 2 on the Friday and Saturday morning streams is when we do them all. Okay. Skull, I don't really need to take here. You could get an entangle, but we both have mitigation to skulls. His is a lot higher, but that's why we're letting him take the skulls, and he gets distracted on them. Nothing really to move around. I want to move around. We need to get a yellow surge there. I mean, green. Why do I keep calling yellow green today? I don't know why. It's one of those kind of days. Double kill! I need that little announcer voice. There we go. Double devour. That feels so good. That 4% chance to double devour. It's very nice. I wish it was higher than 4%, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Better than none. Though that's going to be really annoying when the AI just randomly gets one cast out of it and then double devours us. I can see it now. Later, at some point within the next week, we are going to die to a triple kill off of him. He's going to kill whatever he targets at and devour the other two around it. It's going to happen, almost guarantee. Yeah, we'll go with that. Take a skull poke. What else? What else? I guess we can poke it double brown and go from there. Actually, that might be enough. No, it's not going to be enough damage. But we can just go apothecary basically anything. And see if we can make sure we get that to enough mana. Put that up. Ooh! Okay, never mind. Put that over. Should have gone for that 4 times. You know what? There's a skull just staring at us. Might as well go for it. Monster kill! Which one is that one from? Is that from League of Legends or something? I can't remember which one that one is from. I know the whole double Q, or however they say it, is from Dota. Okay, we're gonna move that one over. Unreal Tournament. Never heard of it actually. It's so unreal. It's so unreal. I haven't heard of it. Okay, we'll go and throw down the green right over there. Go and throw it on the yellow. Get ourselves a double green. And what can we apothecary? We'll do that on reds. Green down. Blue over. Too many extra turns for so little value. Too many turns, so little value. Okay, now there's no extra turns. Also, his whole team is definitely frozen, other than the one immune to freeze. Because that's not going to happen regardless of how much we try freezing it. There we go. And you get killed for it. The random devour. I love it when it's in our favor. Problem is, it isn't always in our favor. Let's see that double kill. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, we need to start actually aiming for the kills now, instead of just hoping for them. Get the greens, didn't land it. Purple, blue, queen mab. 1 HP! What do you call that? Call it 1 HP. Okay, we'll go and double the greens. Can we land it? Got it. Dead. You've gained 8 levels farming for Arcane Dark Traitstones, yet haven't gotten one of them. When will the next glory reward be announced for farming for Traitstones? The pure purple? I can go check real quick. Let me go get the link for it too. Here's the link on all upcoming events for any of you that aren't aware of it. It has everything you'll ever need to know. In about 1 month, console will also be up to date to what I just posted. So that'll be pretty helpful for console soon too. But as far as PC mobile, that's pretty accurate, or at least as to what we currently know. Anything is possible to change. Oh good, they updated it recently too. It goes all the way up to February 1st now. So we have a little bit of hindsight now, as far as how far we can actually see. Wait, isn't hindsight backwards? Well, whatever. Let's see, when's the next purple? You asked for pure purple, I believe you said? Or was it something else? I actually don't see pure purple. Yeah, no problem for the link. It's a great page to bookmark. Let's see. What color did you ask for? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Dark Traitstones. I forget what color dark is. I assume it's pure purple, but it could be like red purple for dark, which could be a possibility. Oh, let's see. When's the next red purple or pure purple? I don't think either of them are coming anytime soon. No, unfortunately. None of them are coming anytime within the near future, so you're better off just getting both of them from their respective kingdoms. Red purple you can get from Golvania. Pure purple you can get from Karkaroff. Those would be the best 2 places to get both of those 2 Traitstones. Actually, in the case of the pure purple, that's the only place you can get that one traitstone. But for the red purple, it's either Blighted Lands or you have the choice between Blighted Lands or Golvania. Generally, you do Golvania because Blighted Lands has a lot of troops that have a % chance of like reviving and stuff like that. So you want to be careful. Also, there's a new one. They end up adding something to October 30th instead. It's bringing a new legend. Wait, what? What? What is that? 3 troops. What is this madness? Do you guys see that too? They're adding an epic, a rare, and a legendary to Golvania all at once. That's a lot of troops. That is a very large amount of troops. It's been a while since we've gotten a 3. It's been a very long time since we've gotten 3 troops in one event. So if we're... we might get Merlantis, and then right back after Merlantis, we're getting Golvania with 3 troops. It's going to be kind of interesting. We're going to get 8 troops from Merlantis. Well, 7 initially, and then the extra 1 from the event. That's how they do all the new kingdoms, if any of you haven't noticed that already. Basically, what they do whenever they release a kingdom is they release it with 6 or 7 troops available, and then the Monday after, they release the other 1 or 2 until the kingdom has 8. And then it stays at 8 for a little while. Unfortunately, sometimes too long, and then they eventually give it a bit more. But every single kingdom basically goes on that format of starting with 6 or 7. It then gets the other 1 or 2 to move up to 8, and then they wait a while before the following event for it, like all kingdoms. Let's see. Oh, we need to get that last little bit of that mana. Do it on the alpha double green if we can. Apothecary, where can we land you? Reds, greens, but I really do not want to have to do that. We'll do it on yellow. We'll get all that mana. Very nice, very nice. It's not too many extra turns either. Get every single ability up. Don't have that yet. We'll throw this down. Hopefully he'll create a bunch of blues for us. Throw it right there to try for the devour chance. Didn't get it. Did he create more blues or less? Less. Less it is. Well, that's unfortunate. No, let's move that over. There's not enough brown to be able to land anything here. So we shan't. We shan't. Is that a word? Shan't? Shall not? Shan't? We'll make up all the words. Okay, double the greens. Let's try getting this ability up. Oh, that was a huge fail right there. Ooh, that hurt. That Draculus is going to get so much HP by the end of this. Definitely got to be careful around it. Do we have alignment? Not really. We'll just throw this down for blank. We get decent damage and we get a kill off of one of them. Apothecary, still don't have alignment. At least nothing really good to do with it. Go move that up. So let me go bring chat back up. I still have the thingy that we just posted. I know, Elamagrim has really expensive traits. All mythics do. Every single mythic is tied at the most expensive troop in the game as far as trading them is concerned. Okay, we'll just move the skull over. So to convert, somewhat safe. Ideally, we'd get extra turn chance here. Still, we don't have one. Like a skull. Now we can do it on purple at least, if nothing else. Not really the color I want to have to aim it at, but we will, if it's the only option, and it is. Anything else we can maneuver? Yes, that brown right there. Standing in plain sight. And now we can pretty much just go for the devour chances. Throw it right in the center. Nice, nice. We got the 1. Double the greens. Nice. Very nice. Keep it going. We might just go all the way. We should. I don't see why we wouldn't. Devour, go. Nice. Very strong devour right there. Saved us a bit of time. Perfectly fine. You have 4 Elamagrims, but the game doesn't let you give them to other people. Yeah, I know. I have 6 or 8 plagues. Wait, do I have 8? I think I have 8 plagues. Pretty sure I have 8 plagues. I have 8 plagues. Who wants 4 copies of plague? I have enough copies to give a whole nother person 4 copies of plague. That is how much plague I have. That was the only mythic I have like a ridiculous amount of copies of. I have no clue how that really happened. I initially wanted to get 3 of him. Then I randomly got a 4th. And then somehow off of random drops I managed to get another 4. It is absolutely insane. But if we go by like base rarity real quick. Rarity, base rarity. Like, it's more than double the second most amount of mythics I have of anything. Wolf Garrick surprisingly got to 4, so I can troll around with 4 Wolf Garrick teams, which is surprisingly not a horrible team. Yeah, I have 4 Wolf Garricks, which is somewhat okay. I have 4 Guards Avatar, which is 100% useless. You never need more than 1. And the only other one I think I would ever want to have 4 of is 4 Fairish Raj, just for the fun of saying, hey, let's go 4 Fairish Raj, just for the sake of how many souls. They wouldn't be viable for soul farming. It would be slower than going 3 Fairish Raj, but just for the sake of having fun, it would be funny. Just to get a 4th one in there. But I might craft him eventually. There's a lot of legends I need to prioritize first, though, so I might not get around to him immediately. I need to start saving my diamonds, too, for when we start getting to 10 Star Kingdoms. We're not even towards 9 Star Kingdoms yet. They're working on it. I think by early next year, we're going to start having 9 Star Kingdoms. Yeah, there's a lot of copies I still only have 1 of. But yeah, I have 8 plagues. That is absolutely insane. I would give them away if I could. Yeah, trading card game. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Let's go move that down. Yeah. Move that over. That up. Oh, we're frozen on it. Hello. That would make sense. Go for the green surge. Not the way that he gives purples. We'll do it that way. Nice on the reds. Get the cleanses. Very nice, very nice. Double greens and hope it doesn't miss. And should be good to go from there if it doesn't. Oh, it did miss. Alright, we got this. Throw it down on green. Like the last color I want to aim it on. But he's about to double them. So in reality, it's actually going to help us by doing that. Even though it doesn't seem like it will initially. But now he'll miss. Okay, no, he doesn't miss. Good job. Still manages not to miss. Oh yeah, well we got our Apothecary. Blue would be a great one to remove, but it doesn't give us extra turn right now, so we'll do it on purple. That gives us what we need. Move that up. Got all of our cleanse. Get all the skulls. Is that enough damage to kill? Yes it is, so we will go for that, even though it takes away 1 devour chance. I didn't get it. Okay, we can double the greens. Need to try getting another cast off and killing him somehow. Which is possible, just not likely. Oh! Skull could be enough too. Not enough damage. Hold up, that might be enough damage. I wish you would have enraged, because that would have gave us, I believe, the last we needed. Yeah, we needed that one enrage. We have 63 damage. If we had the other enrage, we'd have enough. Nah, we didn't get the devour. Alright, well, we'll just rebuild our mana from here. I can also double skull poke him for the kill. As a alternative as well. What else we need to move around? There's not much mana we even use at this point. Oh, there's skull number 1, plus the blues we need. And, oh, never mind. Another enraged skull will not be enough after all the attack reduction he's been doing. What we could just do is kill him with the direct damage. Oh, or there we go. Never mind. Or get a random skull, and that will kill him. And now the enrage bonus will be enough to kill the other one. That works. Okay. Not exactly how I wanted to do it, but it gets the job done. Hello, say good game well played. Welcome. Can I try this Explore team, please? You found it better than Bombot plus Mech. It is Bone Naga, Bone Nagar, Uriali, Princess Elspeth, and the Suicides itself. Sure, we can go try it real quick. I don't think that's going to get as quick of a start, though. It'll still win pretty quick, though. We'll go try it. Let's see. So, double bones. Bone Naga, Uriali, Elspeth kill itself, and Lion Banner. I believe if your Bombot doesn't automatically kill, you're right that this would be quicker. Because if your Bombot doesn't automatically kill, you're going to have to cast the Black Manacle. Whereas with this team, the only thing you have to do is get the Uriali off once, and that should be team wipe. Well, Kingdom did I need to go farm in? I know there was one I need more traitstones in. I believe it was Pan's Veil, which is green-yellow. And yes, I am correct. Green-yellow. I need 4 more traitstone, so it goes up above 100. When is the next green-yellow coming, I wonder? Let's see. Green-yellow, green-yellow, green-yellow. Green-yellow is coming November 5th. Hey, it's coming one day after my birthday. My birthday's on November 4th. It's funny. So, basically, 1 month from now is when we're getting green-yellow. I guess I'll farm it. I'm not going to go overkill on it, though. But, explore. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to go test the, this team. Bone Naga, Reality, Elspeth, kill himself. Correct banner on lion banner. Okay, Elspeth on self. And team wipe. There we go. I see what you're going for. If your bomb bot doesn't one-shot, I see this having potential. If it does, I'd say stick with the bomb bot, because the biggest issue this will have is when she misses. It's going to take a while for you to actually get going again. So we'll take that because we can, just for backup, in case it misses like that. And now, like at this point, there's almost no point in us trying to accumulate all for mana. Well, I guess we were able to get it that time. But in some instances, you're not going to be able to get enough to get it all the way up. Tried a couple times. Did we already get the Arcane? That's funny. Did we seriously just already get the Arcane? Let me watch the replay. Dun dun dun. Dun. Oh, it just lagged as soon as I got it. Wait, what? It lagged like right before I got the thing. Wait, is my stream still live? Lagging as I'm... There it goes. Okay, wait. It was lagging as the thing went. What is this madness? I will get it. Let's see. Clicked so quick. Yep, we got the Arcane. I see it. We got it. We got the Arcane traitstone. Actually, there's another way to prove that we got it. We can just go and see that we have 97 now, instead of 96. There we go, 97. Well then, that's my luck. Very first one, we get it. Didn't someone say they spent like the entire stream or something? Or someone said a very long time. I forget who just said it. Someone like literally 30 minutes ago were saying that they were spending a bunch of time on it. Then the very first battle we do in Explore gives us the Arcane. But yeah, this is like what I was referring to. Like, what do you do now at this point? The battle's going to go so ridiculously slow that you might as well just forfeit. And it's going to make the team go way slower than using Bomb Bot team. Because there's nothing you can do once it misses. We can't go and get this thing's mana. And even if we did, it would take double cast. And we can't go for reality mana because it would take like 5 turns, or if not more. So you're basically just deadlocked there. I still prefer using the Bomb Bot team personally. It's a lot more consistent over an hourly period. It might not get the absolute quickest wins, but it gets the most consistent quickest wins. Let me go change my class to be the right one so we can go mess with it real quick. Class... I don't know why I'm using Assassin right now. I guess it was for something earlier. Someone probably advised me to use something. Assassin's pretty decent. It's just... it doesn't have that much of a utility. It's used for Skull and Skull only. It doesn't really get used within anything else. It's not like Archer where you can use it for literally anything. Assassin's really niche in what it can actually do. Same as same as Mechanist, which I'm trying to find. Where on earth is Mechanist? I know you're in here. There it is. Oh, I already clicked it earlier, and I was like, nope, that's not it. Apparently it is. Okay, so Japan's Veil again. Let's just go do a couple real quick. I still prefer the Bomb Bot team personally, but I do see what you're going with it, and it definitely has potential. Okay, well, we'll go move that over. Throw the Brown down. Bomb Bot dead, and if not, Black Manical cleanup. And here we go, Black Manical cleanup. And if they revive too, it's kind of handy, since you can easily get the revive kill without needing to worry about it. Yeah, this is still personally my favorite. There are other teams that can do other one-shots, it's just what I like using. Black Manacles is particularly good for cleanup too, because if it happens to revive with something very large, it has a 20% chance to kill them. Kind of like what the new Mythic is, with the 20% that it has. It has the same type of Devour on it. A 20% chance to randomly hit one. Well, the other guy just does it to adjacent, but you know. I shouldn't say adjacent. It says to next in line. There's a difference between adjacent and next in line. Next in line doesn't care if there is a gap between them. Adjacent, it has to be specifically adjacent to them. If it's not, then it won't do anything. Kind of like how Charm is. Oh, come on. Misclicks. But yeah, that one's like 2.5 to 3 times per minute. 2.5 if not really paying attention. 3 if paying attention. Yep, and there we go. I even unintentionally did that. We got a bunch of undead kills. 50 gems. Now all we need is the event keys, which I definitely want to get, because very soon we will need to throw our event keys. If you are saving them as a late game player, the next time you throw down event keys is pretty soon. It is... there's 2 times you'll need to throw event keys soon. October 9th, which is... Oh, next week. Hello. Next week, you'll need to throw event keys. And aside from next week, assuming Merlantis does get released when it says, October 23rd as well, you will need event keys in order to get new troops from the most recent kingdom. So if you like the new kingdom, you would need the event keys for then. So maybe don't overspend next week on event keys. Trying to get the Pan's Veil thing. I'm probably only going to get 1 copy unless it's absolutely amazing. But probably just going to get 1 copy and then save the rest of them for Merlantis, because we'll have much better value doing it for Merlantis. Then we'll just have to get the commons and the rares by normal means, from gold keys, that is. I really wish they would give a little bit more convenient of a way of getting them. You have to open so many gold keys to actually get every single troop. Anyways, let's go and throw down the blue team. The mighty blue team. The one we'll be using later today. One last practice run with it. Gotta get it in. Tessa was so surprised at getting one so quickly that he had to back up the stream to actually verify that actually happened. Yeah, pretty much. So that tends to happen a lot. I don't even really need to double check. If I think I saw it on the very first battle, it probably happened. That's almost needs to be like a meme of our stream now. That's about the 4th time, I think, maybe even 5th, that someone asked me to go do Explore, and then the very first battle we get an Arcane Traitstone from it. Though if you really put it into perspective, there's actually a pretty good chance that that would happen, given how many times we show it, because there's around a 1 in 16 chance that you get an Arcane Traitstone every single battle. And given that we show it like dozens of times per month, it's only a matter of time before the very first battle that we do several of the times becomes a Arcane Traitstone immediately. It does feel like it happens a lot, though. It could be because multiple battles, too. Like, we get on the second battle, that almost, like, doubled our chance that we would have gotten one within one of the 2. We'll go take out the blue. Throw down this apothecary somewheres, if we can get it. Apothecary. Get it on the purple. Nice. Skull. Actually, I think I'm going for Skull for once, just so he doesn't wisp us. Not today, Wisp. Not today. No Devour. That's unfortunate. He also denied some greens unintentionally by doing that. Okay, get the reds out. That was a weird colored board earlier. That was just set up there. Okay. Can we get all the extra turns away? I think that's all of it now. Almost all of it. Too many. Too much random junk on the board. Okay, now I think we're good. Let's go and devour. Well, I only have one choice. Aim at that one. No, my double. Let's see. Get rid of green, I guess, since we don't really use it as much now. Take that down, take that down. You're frozen, so you can't go crazy. Not enough blue, not even close to enough blue. I guess we take a skull since it's so much further away. Nice extra turn right there. Can we get lucky? Nope. Move that over. And just throw that into some more mana. Also, I have been getting that cough back a little bit. Not quite sure what it's from. Throw it on purples there. And down it goes. It's like every Friday is like, here's your cough back. I think it's a seasonal allergies, probably. It's a lot worse earlier this morning. And a lot worse last week. Like this week it's been like almost nothing. Use mech class for even faster mana. Yeah, with the Bombot team, it is pretty nice to use the mech with it, because you get half mana on your Bombot as well as on your Mechanist class itself with the Black Manacles, or War and Peace. You can use either. Leah did post. Wait, what did she post? Did post about the new legend on the forum. Oh, I didn't see it. I need to go check that later. Any more Strife? I don't know if I'll be streaming Strife today. They did say that they were going to do an update today, though I didn't see it. So I don't want to say for sure, because they could do a update that has the servers down for a while. And if they end up doing that and I can't actually get on it, so I'm not going to promise that we're going to play that today, but yeah, I guess we could play it again either today or tomorrow. Let's see. I'm actually surprisingly one of the more well-known people in that game as well. So that's kind of interesting. I'm actually really surprised how many views that thing got. We had like 7 people watching, but after the fact, it got like several hundred views. I was like, oh wait, wow. Was not expecting that. Yeah, quite a few people know me within the game. Particularly the people that have been playing it since the start. I haven't actually started like all the way from the start. I started around the time when it kind of like launched on Steam. But some of them have been playing like since beta. This thing has been around for like 4 years now. I think it only launched about like 2.5 years ago. And it's been dead for almost 2 years because the developers basically abandoned it. But they recently came back for a little while as one last ditch effort. Actually, it has 356 players playing right now. It's the first time in forever? The first time in like 2 years that it has over 300 people playing. So yeah, we might need to go and look at it a bit later. Just mess around with stuff, have a little fun, chill. Did the hype die out already? No. Actually, it's grown even more since the patch. So no, the hype hasn't died yet for the game. Though the game will probably die out again in like a month or 2. So we gotta enjoy it while we can. Because it will be almost unplayable unless you make like predetermined teams after that point. Oh, you finally got the Dark Traitstone. Nice. 4 more to go. Well, good luck with that. Anyways, guys, I am going to be heading out for now. We will be back later tonight, as always, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 7 hours from now. We'll be doing the Guild War battles, the dungeons, and we'll be messing around with the team we just did, except in Guild Wars, and see how that pans out. Someone in the stream did say that they used it and it ended up working out pretty good, and they won in Bracket 1, so we should easily be able to get away with it in Bracket 2, so we'll see how that pans out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later tonight. If I don't, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for coming down. And we'll have more redeem codes tomorrow morning for the 10 a.m. stream, as we normally do. That 10 a.m. stream that we normally do is, let's see, how many hours would that be? It'd probably be easier to say how many hours prior to now it would be. It would be 3? Yeah, it'd be 3 hours prior to now tomorrow is when... Yeah, 3. 3 hours prior to now tomorrow is when the other stream is, the morning stream. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck with everything. And goodbye.